What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. My name is Chris. Welcome to the Chem Nation show. Looks like we're getting no signal. No signal here on the right switch. So let me fix that real quick. Potato Ed, 5 months already. What's going on, Potato Ed? Vibin' music. Thanks, Jason. Hello, Shinies. How's it going? Give me 1 second here. I don't know why that didn't work, but sometimes I gotta reset my capture card. I don't know what is going on, but let me just switch that up real quick, and that should work. And I had to reset my card, and then there we go. Let's see who's hanging out. We got Jason, we got, Shiny's in the chat, we got Eli, we got Sakyarg, we got Jonas, we got Rasazi, Villy's in the chat, Becca, Davis, what's going on? Tommy, we've got Jedi Master, Go Looper, hope all is well with you. Pokechums, Pikix, Latios didn't shine, yes, but Shaymin could redeem that. Drawn for the thumbnails, nice. Thanks, Jonas. It's actually, it's an older one that I did that I found in my Poke drawings. It's just a tracing from an anime still, but I changed whatever it was eating to an applin. So, did I practice the double controller movement? I did not, but what I did was I remapped these buttons to the D-pad up and down. So if I want to ride down, I just push the button, and if I want to ride up, I push the button. So it's it works out nice, I guess, except for when I screw it up big time. And now I have no controller that I can move my character with. Alright. Wrong button. Wrong button here. Now I screwed it up. Okay, literally the smartest, busiest beaver. Yeah, so I gotta now go and change my controller mapping because I just messed that up. Change the button mapping. I am gonna change. Wait. Oh wait, that should actually work. Yeah, here we go. I actually don't need to do that. Let me just do like that, and then I should be good to go. He stole our hearts and my wallet. Big cheese. That's a pretty big accusation. You won the match yesterday, 4-1 Champions League. Here we go. That's awesome. Go Looper. Did you say you were at the game? Let's just get into this. Why was one of those so delayed compared to the other? Found my Shalfa Pikachu. Now I have the full Shalfa family. That is awesome. That is really cool. Tears of the Kingdom's really good. Let me just, Shiny first try. That would be amazing. So I can just go like this, hit the run button. Then I can push, Shaymin disappeared, push the button to get on the bike, and then use the trigger buttons to go up and down. Shaymin cry sounds like a bird. I think it sounds like R2-D2, to be honest. Couldn't go, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, hoping to go Monday, okay. Finally, my weekend can stay for the whole stream. Mick Scary, that's awesome, man. You're on your weekend already. On the weekend already. I guess we've got a long weekend here, so we have Monday off. I'll be live streaming, but my wife won't have work, and the kids won't have school. R2S2, yeah, that's a real thing. What is going on? Oh, I forgot the bike again. You be hunting Darkrai. Good luck, Go Looper. I know McScary might be taking a break from that. Totally blanked about the live stream. Well, here you go. Haven't missed anything yet. Thanks for the 53 likes already, though. Not shiny on check number 26. I can't believe it. We have a 0.63% chance that we would have had the shiny by now, and we don't even have it. Like, what is up with that? Run. I just gotta get practice these actual new controls. Don't talk to you about Darkrai. What's up, Razzie? What's up, Razzie? If you feel like I missed you in the chat, I'm just trying to get used to these controls here. Morning, Shiny Cornholio. Hey, Zed. Good luck on finding the Shaymin. I think that's actually checks 2728 now. Spider-Man. Oh, coming. Wait, April 31st. There's a new Spider-Man. Or is that a joke thing? Spooderman. Love the battle music. It's good, right? So I can push the buttons and then do the thing. I also remapped the left movement stick to the right movement stick so that when I push the plus button, that it doesn't like move the joystick and move me out of the way. Oh, you messed up your back. What the heck? Big Cheese. How does that happen? Heck of a morning. Lifting something? Did you just sleep wrong? Stuck on a Regirock shiny. How many shiny Cornholio? How many are you at right now, do you think? Holland bangers, man. That sucks. You're back. Love the music too. Yeah, so get on the bike. Go down. Go up. This is a lot faster, I think, than soft resetting the game. And then I gotta remember to hit the counter every time. He's becoming an aged cheddar, right? Aged cheddar. All my subscribers to subscribe to you. Hope it helps. Thank you. We're still continuing to lose subscribers. Opening the door to my office with my bag in my hand, all of a sudden it was instant pain on your back. Well, I hear you, Big Cheese. One time I was lifting up a bag off the ground and I sprained my thumb. Just picking up a grocery bag, so there you go. I don't know if I hit the counter or not. Intro music's very catchy. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, we went through a couple revisions, but I'm very happy with the final product. Morning, Carpeted Teeth. I've never tried the permutation. Well, no, I have tried the permutation method in PLA, but I don't like it, and I never ended up getting a shiny from it. Yeah, I've remapped my controllers so I could basically control pretty much the entire game with just one controller, with one Joy-Con. Hopefully it's just like a muscle pain or something. It'll get better real quick. Big Cheese. Didn't hit the counter. Okay. Well, I might be down by 2. What I should do is then bump it up now. And then I hit the plus button, and then I push the right trigger button, and then the right Z button to go up. So what's the plan, man? You just off to work with some pain? Take some Robux or something? Pokemon Moon and became the champion. Nice. Did you know that I was actually the very first Alola champion? The game even told me that I was the first ever champion. I can't believe out of all the people who played the game, I was the first. Shiny Shaymin at... Oh, you got it at 5212 Runaway back in July. Start of Shark Week. Nice. When does Safari Week start? Again. When Shiny's hurt his back, I found that rubbing some... Wait, what is that? You rubbed some stuff on your back? How could you even reach that? After work, I'm here now. Entire site. Oh, yeah. Business stuff to finish tonight. We change our vacation leave. Oh, to Sunday. So it's all scrambled to get everything done. Yikes, and with a bad back too. That's not good. More shinies in BDSP? Probably not. You don't even know what it is. That's what the doctor gave you. The game is programmed to say that to everyone. I don't know about that, man. All I know is that I was probably the first. So don't be jealous. Triactin. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. You see 70. What do you mean? Oh, 70 likes. Yeah, we're getting close, closer to that 100 like goal. Mr. JC Penny. That's right. JC Penny. I don't think we have those here in Canada. At least not where I am. Shinies mentioned Marshalls. He mentioned Marshalls. I went to Marshalls the other day to look for some short pants, but I couldn't find any that I liked. My daughter wanted me to get these bright pink shorts with cactus pictures on them, but I didn't like the way they fit. Loopy. Oh, did Loopy post more capture cards? Did he really? I'm tempted to send my Majora's Mask in, but I could I should save my money. Yeah, Marshalls is good though. I do get good stuff from Marshalls every now and then in HomeSense, but they didn't, in my size, they didn't really have a lot of pants that I liked, short pants. So I ended up going into the mall and I went into Stitches and they had short pants, 2 for 30 bucks. So I got like 4 pair of short pants for the to last me for the summer and probably next year too. What are the shiny odds? 1 in 4,096. Burlington. I don't know if we have that. Isn't that like a fur place? Executor looks funky. Why'd he say that? A failed shiny Lugian BDSP. No, Ben, how did you do that? Why aren't I soft resetting? It's faster to do it this way, because then I can just run away like this, and then when it changes to sun break path, I just ride back and then I can encounter more. It's a little bit quicker that way. Oh, Burlington coats, yeah. But they sell all kinds of things like Marshalls does. Okay. I saw that some $80 sheet sets. They were cotton linen blend, and I was like, but I didn't buy it. Yeah, they kind of abandoned it for like all other forms of clothing. Okay. Yeah, Burlington Coat Factory, not Fur Factory. With multiple heads. Yeah, the coconut heads, right? To sell other varieties of clothing, yeah. You can get some good. I've gotten a lot of clothing from like Marshalls and stuff. You get some good stuff there. I got like lots of socks from there. I get like undershirts and stuff because they're usually pretty cheap. They dropped the Coat Factory. Okay, this is just Burlington. Something plant related happens and Kem gets shiny Shaymin. I would love that. That would make me happy. That'd make me really happy. Why did the Nintendo eShop close for good? It closed for the 3DS and the Wii U because they don't make them anymore. So I guess probably my guess is that it was probably costing them more to operate than than they were making. It wasn't worth it to them anymore. Oops. I think I'm like, I forgot to counter again or something. My count is off. I'm only at 54 encounters. My count is off. If I had 3 hands, that'd be great. Or a foot pedal like Tyler got. Shining Umbreon. Too much money to have the servers. I mean, they still have the servers in a sense that you could still re-download games that you purchased. So like, if you were to buy a used 3DS or something, and connect your Nintendo account to it, you could re-download all the games that you've already purchased. You just can't buy anything new. The eShop for the 3DS and for the Wii U is closed in a sense that you can't buy anything new from it. Transactional processing costs. Your contract probably expired. Could be. Yeah, I have no idea how any of that side of the business works. See, Deity, Grindin' Sword and Shield, a random Grimmsnarl, and it was shiny. That's awesome. Grimmsnarl's a really good shiny. Yarg's a bit of a new. What happens after you find the shiny you're hunting for? I catch it. Well, I get excited and then I catch it. And then it goes into Pokemon Home where it lives the rest of its life in a luxury Pokeball hotel. Too many rodents, yeah. I wonder how many servers, like how many backup servers something like Nintendo would have. Yeah, you now regret not getting the Shiny Charm in BDSP. Well, if it makes you feel better, the Shiny Charm is useless in BDSP. It only affects egg hatching, that's it. Shiny Charm only boosts eggs. It doesn't boost wild encounters, it doesn't boost soft resets, it doesn't boost the Poké Radar, it literally only boosts eggs. Keep it simple, stupid, right? It's a good thing, right? I'm a firm believer to work smart, not hard. If I can accomplish the same thing by putting in less work, then that's what I'll do. I don't mean work sloppy and work quick. I mean if I could achieve the same results with less effort, that's what I'll do. That's why I'm using this to control both of my games at once. I can control both of the games with individual Joy-Con for each game. This is Love Is Me Pokemon. What? 82 likes though. We're gonna hit I think we're gonna hit the 100 likes before the first half hour again. Yeah, the Shaymin is really cute. Soft resets for this would actually be easier than Runaways, especially when you're doing the dual hunt. But it takes longer, so I don't want any of that longer nonsense. Shaymin into thumbnails, cute. Yeah, it's a still from the anime, but I changed the whatever the heck it was eating. I changed it to an Applin. Watching Shiny Jangmo, a midday Lycanroc spawned. What? I didn't know you can get those. Or that's like the regular one, right? Yeah, I guess you can get Lycanrocs. Yeah, 100 people here, 108 people. We're only 12 likes away from 100. We got to get back up to those 300s. In Moon? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what the spawns are anywhere in the game. Applin Massacre. Yeah, that's an Applin? Yeah, well, it's the Applin Apple. I'm assuming there's no actual Applin in it. But yeah, Hefty thought it was a Bound Sweet, and I thought, you know what? I should have made it a Bound Sweet. Like that he was eating a Bound Sweet. That would have been good. Or like a Cherubi or something. Grass type eaten? Yeah, well, I don't think that's how cannibalism works, but maybe. Yeah, like Applin isn't the actual apple itself. It's like a little worm that lives in the apple. Favorite mythical Pokemon? Probably Mew. It's kind of hard to beat Mew. Bound Sweet's Pokedex entry says it's too sweet to eat. It's too sweet to eat. Well, I guess Shaymin just doesn't even give a rip. He'll do it anyway. Can't tell him what to do. He's a mythical. He'll do what he wants. How is the worm like a dragon type? I don't know. You just learn to not ask those kinds of questions, and then you're much happier. If you really dig into like a lot of the lore and stuff, it kind of like starts to fall apart after a while. So you just kind of like forget that kind of thing. Shaymin's just that guy. Don't eat that, it's too sweet. Don't you tell me what to do. It's like every teenager ever. If your parents tell you not to do something, you're 100% you want to do it. Don't stick that needle directly into your eyeball. You can't tell me what to do. Yeah, some D&D cases, worms are dragons lore-wise. Oh, and D&D, I didn't know that. How is an apple pie not a dragon? Well, yeah, exactly. He turns into an apple pie, which is clearly a dragon. 66 checks. I'm liking the dual runaways here. It seems to be a little bit quicker than the dark Arai with the soft resets. I think. I haven't timed it though. I haven't timed a soft reset versus a runaway to see what the difference is. If I'm only saving like 1 second per reset, it's probably easier to just do the runaways. Where's the shiny? Yeah, that's what I'd like to know, Hefty. Shaymin, if you could just shine for me right now, that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool, Shaymin. I would like that. Dark Arai. Yeah, I like dark rye bread. That's pretty good stuff. Yeah, what's gonna shine first? Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl? That doesn't even make sense, Big Cheese. You're saving some time, yeah. That should be number 69 and 70. 69, not shiny. 70 is also not shiny. The odds, David, are 1 in 4,096. 4,096 is the chance there. Quick and easy hunt, yeah. Well, after Arceus took me 14,738. Darkrai felt like it was so quick at 1,500. But I don't know soft. Yeah, you just quit the game and restart it. That's the only way to do it, Kelly. There isn't actually like a soft reset in the Switch for Pokemon games, at least. Like, you can't just go right back to the main menu. Both shine at the same time. Yeah, I would be like freaking out. That would be pretty wild, let me tell you. Push the buttons, and then push the buttons to go down, and then push the button to go up. Is the shiny charm broken? Pretty much. Some people think it's intentional, some people say it's a bug, but in this game, the shiny charm only affects eggs. That's it. The shiny charm will only boost odds when you're breeding eggs in the game. It doesn't increase the shiny chance of wild Pokemon, doesn't increase the shiny chance of mythicals or legendaries, doesn't increase Poké Radar. Jedi says, I think it's intentional, but like, I don't know why they would make it like that. Like, the literal description is something about like, gives you a higher chance of encountering a shiny Pokemon or finding a shiny Pokemon. And it doesn't. Poké Radar chains, well they could have just coded it to not affect Poké Radar. I mean, that would have been the smart thing to do. Okay, it affects wild, it affects eggs, it affects legendaries and mythicals, but it doesn't affect Poké Radar. Boom, done. The shiny charm is supposed to, yeah, be always. Like, in what game did the shiny charm exist that it did not affect wild encounters? It just doesn't happen. If it's not a programming mistake, it's still a mistake. Yeah, it's a terrible decision either way. I could see them, like, not doing it for legendaries or for mythicals, but for wild Pokemon, it just doesn't make sense that they wouldn't make it affect random encounters. Using some semi-cheat the system for 3DS router event cheat. What? Hey, Tiffany, good morning. Love the thumbnail today. So cute, thank you. Thanks. It's a still from the anime, and then I changed whatever the heck it was eating in the anime to an applin. Worst shiny charm ever. Yes, that's definitely the comic book guy would say that. What should you do now? Yeah, go get grind up those Lepa berries for Pokepelago. Oops. Faithful remake, where the shiny charm is faithful to the old game, where it just didn't exist. Shaymin is male or female? I guess it's neither, right? It's genderless. 100 likes? Yeah, we did. 100 likes. 26 minutes in. Yeah, they can call it a faithful remake. That way, if people hate it, they can just say, hey, we told you it was a faithful remake. What did you expect? Lyco 200. Let's do 150, Go Looper. Let's do 150. We've been kind of going up by 50s since the likes have not been as good. And I've been posting some shiny reactions, but it seems like every time I post a shiny reaction, my sub count like drops by 5. It's like 5 people get the alert that I made a video and they're like, ugh, I'm sick of this guy. And then they just instantly unsub. Oh, you clicked run away too quickly. How could you click run away? It gives you so much time, man. So much time before when it spawns into the screen. That sucks. I would hate that JH. I would hate to run away from a 1 in 4096 Pokemon. Using the router. Oh, you can access the old events in Shiny Hunt the Legendaries. Nice. I could see you being on autopilot. You're just not paying attention. You're just my count is probably way off. I have no idea if I'm actually at 84 or not. But I could just see you kind of like just doing this in the background, and you're just so used to running away. Does anyone shiny hunt? And you're just so used to soft resetting or running away that like there's part of your brain forgets that you're shiny hunting, and you just think that you're just repetitively running away or resetting for no reason. And then the shiny shows up and you get excited and you remember that you were actually shiny hunting. Because that's sometimes it's like me. Yeah, that was you. You just kind of get into a groove. And you forget like why you're actually doing this. You do know that you're shiny hunting, but like part of you doesn't like realize. Happened to you, oddly specific. Yeah, ended up catching a normal one. Yeah, I couldn't do it again. Thankfully, I've got the both. I've got it on both games, so I can, if I want, I can always catch the shiny one and then go for the non-shiny. Hefty says that's definitely happened. And especially sometimes when you're live streaming, you go, okay guys, I'm gonna go up to like, I'm gonna do like 50 more checks today, and then we're gonna end the stream. And at that point, it's just kind of like you're just counting down the number of checks left. And you forget that like the shiny might actually show up beforehand. The Punisher when that happens. Auto response, yeah. Happened to Purple Cliff hunting Raikou, yeah. Thankfully, I've never soft reset over Legendary. I've never done a soft reset hunt, and I've reset over it. Worst shiny charm. Meanwhile, Scarlet Violet PLA, best shiny charm ever. Yeah, I mean it's a good charm. It actually does what it's supposed to do in those games. Just looking for that little bluish head on him. I guess the little fur or grass or whatever on the top of his head is turns kind of bluish. Sun and Moon had the most hand-holding charm? What is that? What does that mean? Shaymin 2. Oh, Dave, 2K. Yikes. 2K on Shaymin. Ugh. I mean, it's a 1 in 4,096 chance, so hopefully you get it soon. Which game could have the Pokemon in one game now? Hold on, what? What's your question? Oh, the most Pokemon? I would think probably Ultra Sun and Moon, because Ultra Sun and Moon can have every single Pokemon in it up to and including Generation 7. You can't catch them all in the game, but you can transfer them in through bank. An actual under odds hunt? Yeah. Well, my Arceus took me like triple over odds, and then thankfully Shaymin shined pretty quick. Or not Shaymin, Darkrai. Yeah, Generation 7 Ultra Sun and Moon was the last game we had with the National Dex. And I'm pretty sure Game Freak had kind of like said, like, we're not doing the National Dex anymore. If you want to have the National Dex, that's what Pokemon Home is for, they said. We try to get both Shaymin. Both forms can be put in Home separately. I think I will eventually. I may not stream it, or I actually may. What I'm gonna do, because I have one Arceus and I have one Darkrai, and then after this I'll have one Shaymin, and then what I can do is just save the other one. I can just like not catch the other one, and then who knows, in a few years I can pick up the hunt and do the other ones. Hunt for it again if I wanted for a second one. You would think the Switch can handle the National Dex in the games. You'd think, but I think it's just they just don't want to have to program all of it. Still debating if I want to pay for Home. You haven't needed it yet. I have it. For me, I like to put all my shinies in Pokemon Home. That way I kind of know they're safe. I don't have to worry about, you know, if my game file gets deleted or something. If my Switch gets stolen, whatever, then I know I won't lose all my stuff. Shiny Axew and Scarlet. Nice, man. You just switch them between. Yeah, you don't store them. And I mean, if you're not going to use Home, you don't need to, right? What food do I like? I like pizza. I like pizza. I had some pizza last night, and I think the sausage had like some coriander on it or something, and it was really good. Like coriander seeds or whatever. Those are amazing. I love that. Standard Canadian. I think everyone likes pizza. Pizza's hard to not like. Scarlet Violet. A lot of Gen 9 shinies, right? I know it was funny. I was tuned into Sauce McGavin yesterday, just real briefly, and he was saying, I know a lot of you are excited for Home compatibility, and he's like, but why are you excited? He wanted to know. He said, for me, I'm just happy to clear up some box space, because he has like the whole living dex of shinies in Scarlet and Violet, so he's like, I'm just happy to get more box space. Shaymin and BDSP, you can't on a new save file. On a new save file, you cannot. That's your reasoning too. Yeah, just to have some more space. Yeah, Arceus is like a permanent feature. Like to be able to catch Arceus, it's a permanent feature in BDSP, assuming you have Legends Arceus as well. Are we at 100 now? I think that's 100 now. 2.41%. That seems off. But maybe it's right. Brandon R24, famous YouTuber. What's going on, man? Yeah, right now only 8 boxes of eggs, and I'm the same way. Like, I've got not a lot of space. So I eventually deleted my non-shiny living dex so that I can have more space, but I would have preferred to put like all of the non-shinies in home. So I'm gonna have to like re-catch the whole Pokedex to put them into home for in my non-shiny boxes. 2.4 is correct. Yeah, okay. So the little script that I wrote is doing as it should. Bum, bum. Light goal 200. Let's hit oh man, light goal 150. I keep forgetting to post a new one. We got a little time here. We gotta hit that number. We gotta hit 150. We have 118 people hanging out, so thank you very much. I don't know if we have any new subscribers, but if you are brand new, let me know in the chats. You code? Well, not really. I just found like a death counter code online, and then I modified the code to make it fit my needs, and then I just like added some lines of code to make it do some calculations there. But yeah, I didn't write the like initial code for my counter, but I heavily modified it. The original code was just up and down, and that's it. And I modified the code so that I can set the counter. So if I start and I was like, okay, I ended off on like 2,000, I can set the counter to 2,000. And then I also added in where you can change the amount you increase by. So I can increase the counter, I can put 5, so the counter goes up by 5 every time instead of 1. Paradox Pokemon were cancelled. Yeah, what happened with that? I saw that the Paradox Mons were glitched or something. Gen 3 released yesterday. Well, how many years ago was that? How many years ago was that Gen 3 Ruby and Sapphire? Oops, look at that. I'm still in soft reset mode. Chem Decoder. I took a couple classes of computer science in university, and it was like coding with Java, but I remember almost none of it. Pokemon posted something too controversial. Yeah, that's probably what happened. You got a Blood Moon. I love Blood Moons, man. I love them because then you can go farm up some more items. I kind of like in Tears of the Kingdom that you can fuse items with your weapons to make them really strong. Because there's like some items that have like 40 fuse power, at least that I've found. So it's pretty cool. You get some really powerful weapons. They were dropping a nothing item. Okay. Paradox Mons do not drop TM materials. Put 2 and 2 together. So what? Hold on. I can't put 2 and 2 together. What is that? What is it? What is that? Is that 5? What do you mean? 36th birthday, Amanda. Happy birthday. You are like 2 months older than me. Lionels have the best fused items? I guess so. I haven't fought any Lionels. I'm not sure what the power increase on the Lionels is. Oh, the items, they just were items you weren't supposed to get, and your game would crash. Yikes. Yeah. Wait, did they release the raids already and then they just canceled them? So were the raids actually active for a while? Hello, is it me you're looking for? Yes, that's exactly what he says. The special home mythical Pokemon. If you're talking about Magearna, I do not have Magearna. 1987, that's right. Was it 1987 or 1986 that the Looney was introduced in Canada? Canadian Looney. I I think it was 86 or 87. Oh, your birthday's Star Wars Day. Star Wars. I like Star Wars. I like that Luke Starwalker. He's amazing. What inspired the name Chem Nation? I just named it randomly Chem Nation before I started live streaming so I can comment on other people's live streams. And I named it that because I had just finished up a term teaching high school chemistry. So I finished up whatever, like the half-year term teaching that, and then I just named it Chem Nation. The fact that you pay with the name of a cartoon is funny. Wait, what? Oh, Looney, yeah. I mean, I think the official name of the coin is the Canadian $1 coin or something. 3 elements that start with N. Well, there's nitrogen, there's neodymium, and then I can't think of another one. Probably like neon. There you go. Alright, bump up the counter again. Nem Nation. There we go. Is it neodymium or dinium? Yeah. Man, this guy is just R2-D2. They just took R2-D2's noises and used it for his cry. But Tyler, how's it going though? How you doing coming in with the Nem Nation? Jeez. Yeah, you should have been... Yeah, Jason, you should have been born 8 years earlier. Then you would have been born on 222, which would have been cool. But don't, you shouldn't share your, like, ages and stuff. Yeah, Hefty got some awards, too. Shining Gumbrion, I was a little jealous that he got the best hair, but let's be real, he does have the best hair. Yeah, R2-D2 is just probably too many curse words. They're all just bleeps. Beep, 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 beep. Because every word out of his mouth, man. They should just put some soap in there. 11 a.m. Feel like I'm not awake. I had a hard time waking up this morning. I had a really, really weird dream last night. It was so odd. It was such an odd dream. He's a frustrated, yeah, droid. Yeah, that's gross, Raymond. It wasn't anything like that. Yeah, so basically I dreamt last night that I was near the Canadian-US border. And I was with Big Cheese. Big Cheese was with me, and JJ was with me. And we were considering crossing the US border to see if the mattress store needed any laborers for the day. So we're at the border, and then the border guard decided that we weren't going to contribute enough to the US society, so he refused us entry into the country. What a dumb dream, man. I couldn't plan that dream. My dreams are way more creative than I could be. The guy's like, yeah, we just don't think you'll be contributing enough to society, so we're not gonna let you in. I was like, oh, man. Isn't paying enough. Yeah, time to be a mattress store day laborer, right? It's exactly what it's gotta be. I blame JJ. It's all JJ and his mattress talk. It's got me thinking about mattresses. Dreams show your creative potential. That's right. Now if I could just dream up some good ideas for the live streams, that'd be awesome. Yeah, they wouldn't let me go to the mattress store to work there. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't be able, as a Canadian, I wouldn't be able to cross the border and go working. I would need a work visa. So I guess it makes sense that he wouldn't let me in. Should I shiny hunt my starter or straight shiny hunt legendaries? Well, I don't think you can shiny hunt legendaries in the regular moon. Are there any legendaries in Pokemon Sun and Moon, the original game, that you can shiny hunt? You're even too old now for a working holiday visa. What? Rational your dreams would have flown over the border in mine. Well, I did end up going through the wrong door, and then I ended up in the US anyway, illegally, so. Then I was trying to get back to Canada, but I had to swim across a lake. I just didn't tell you the rest of the dream. Oh, you can hunt type null, okay. Oh yeah, in Ultra Moon, yeah. In Ultra Moon, go for the legends, man. 1830 in Canada versus US, you get a working holiday. Oh, visa to go, okay. So if you're 18 to 30, you can get a holiday visa. Mattress stores demand for laborers, yeah. Yeah, it was a weird dream, man. I woke up exhausted, probably all that swimming. Wrong turn at Albuquerque, yeah, Bugs Bunny, right? Shiny Nebby, I hope soon. I hope we can shiny hunt it at some point. I would love for in the DLC in Scarlet and Violet if they finally let us shiny hunt it. Has anyone ever like just like worked long hours? You're working long hours, like six days a week, and you're just exhausted at the end of the day, and then you go to sleep and then you dream about being at work. Shiny locked Keldeo or Victini. Yes, I'd like that too. I just want some things that are shiny locked. Like, I love that we were able to shiny hunt Arceus in this game in Shaymin. Hey, TM, what's going on? How do I say that, team? Compliment Kirk, good morning. How's it going, Kirk? Commute somewhere and then have no recollection of your travel? I can't say that's ever happened to me, no. No, I've never just arrived somewhere and been like, how did I get here? It's Friday and you're off. Very nice. Very nice. Any big plans for the weekend? I get in a routine of driving to work and then I don't remember the details. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've done that too, and I get home, I'm like, did I use my turn signals? Like, did I turn down the road? I don't remember driving. Pokemon Let's Go has a funny joke in it. What's the joke, shinies? I keep forgetting to counter this, then I gotta count up one more now for the next one. Why is my user name in that message? Ice Cube? What? What did he put? Oh, fall and you become, yeah, who can... I missed it now. Standing outside the locked Verdine Rival says, who should we ask about this? Professor Oak, Pikachu, that old man there. Yeah, and you select the old guy. What? Why would I know anything about that? Yeah, I like that. I just finished that part because my daughter was playing through the game. So I actually do remember that point. What? Why would I know anything? Just like, it's just something that was not necessary to put in, and adds nothing but humor. I do like that. Oh, that's why. That's what you mean. Yeah, if your username is cat, anytime there's a message that contains the letters C-A-T in it, it'll highlight it and think it's showing you your username. When and if you get your Master Ball Pogo Chem, let her use it. Yeah. I probably won't let her use it. I don't know if I'm gonna save it or if I'm just gonna use it on like a Magikarp or something. Hit me with your best shot, and then he follows up with fired away. The yeah, some of the lines are really good. Hit me with your best shot. Fired away. There's a Wizard of Oz reference in Let's Go, is there? How can I get Lepa Berries quicker in Moon? I don't remember. I just found them from the tree. And then you plant them into Pokepelago. But there's something you can use, or a Pelago, I should say. There's something you can use to speed up the berry production. M sings again. Yeah, Brady, good morning. You're late. 2 back-to-back Teams calls. Ugh, missed the intro music. Well, I mean, you can rewind the live stream and listen to it. The live streams are rewindable. We are 8 likes away from 150, and we still have 8 minutes to go. Did you call it Pelago? I did. I've always thought that was how you said it, Pelago. And then Hefty, well, somebody told me it was Pelago, and then Hefty confirmed it, and then I had to just say, okay, I was wrong. Do I like barbecue? Yeah, I gotta get my propane tank exchanged so I can barbecue up some hot dogs and hamburgers. To shorten the time, use the thing you feed Pokemon. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it is. You'd like to get a smoker. Yeah, I think Shinies has a smoker. And I would like one of those too. That'd be amazing. Put some brisket in there or whatever. Real barbecue, not propane. Well, see, the thing is, I like to taste the meat, not the heat. So if I'm using charcoal, then you just get that nasty charcoal taste. Raids getting canceled. Yeah, I heard about them. And I guess it has something to do with, like, items. It was dropping, like, faulty items and causing your game to glitch. Charcoal is better. Yeah, well, it takes too long to heat up, too. Oh, you don't have one. Okay. Wood pellet. Okay, maybe you were saying that you wanted one. Cooking on a stove. Barbecue needs that flavor. That's what, like, barbecue sauce is for. I don't know. I just have a propane one. It's easier. Buying one in the summer. Nice. I don't care what you grill with. Propane or charcoal or whatever. Uncle Roger disappointed. What? There's a clip in the early, one of the earlier episodes of King of the Hill where Hank's barbecuing and you can clearly see there's no propane tank attached. So how could he be cooking without propane if it wasn't charcoal? Smokers that connect to your smartphone? Ooh. Yeah, I don't even know what a good smoker would cost, but I probably won't be buying one. I don't think I would use it enough. Shaymin 148, that'd be amazing. He doesn't need propane. Maybe he is the propane. I remember when, like, the episode where Hank Hill, I think it was Strickland, like the Strickland Propane, the president, he went over to his place and he saw Strickland cooking with charcoal and he was like so crushed. He couldn't believe it. It's so funny. Hank is like so loyal to propane. It's just ridiculous. He lives in an alternate world where propane is the air. Gotta go be on a podcast about streaming. Oh, and being a YouTube. Oh, you're going on a podcast. Have fun, Chinese. That sounds cool. All right, coming up to 150 here. There's like a 3.6% chance we would have had the shiny by now. So, you know, about one, you know, whatever, three to four people out of 100 would have found the shiny Shaymin already. The scene is showing a girl with her hair in pigtails walking up a brick road. Oh, cool. I don't remember that. I guess if you'd have to go up to your TV or whatever, that's kind of cool. $4.21 resets for Heat Ran. How do you have the patience to shiny on every day? I've said it a number of times before, but honestly, like, I don't really shiny on off stream because it is just the same thing over and over. It's really just interacting and being able to chat with everybody that makes it super easy. The shiny hunt is almost kind of like background. It's like, this is more like a chatting stream that I just happen to be shiny hunting, and that's the way it feels to me. Everything, yeah, I use propane for everything. Even for heat and all that. You don't use the lighter fluid, piece of paper, wood, stick, yeah. I hear ya. Shiny's name was a reference to H1N1. Yes! I criticized Shiny's early on. I kept telling him he needed to change those ones because it was too hard to type. It was too hard to type on a mobile phone because you had to keep switching the keyboard to the numbered one. And then I found out that it was H1N1, like Shine Flu, and I was like, oh, I get it. Yeah, I guess you can't really change it. Hunt on Platinum, I missed the event in BDSP, yeah. That kind of sucks, those timed events. Lighter cubes that heat up your chimney faster. I think I keep forgetting the count or whatever. I can guarantee that it's not 154. It's pretty close though. I'm doing good, Pokemon Lars. Easiest legendary in BDSP. Yeah, you don't have to spend time to reload the game. I mean, you can run away from Arceus too, and you can run away from Darkrai, but it's slower than it is to just reset. Oh, Shiny's got to squeeze a joke and everything. Was that what it said? 3.69%? He is very clever. He is very clever there. And I really like his channel. It's the only thing he'd be squeezing. I like his channel logo. It's that Pokemon virus. Now I'm blanking on the name. I can't believe I can't think of it. Why can't I think of it? What the heck? That Pokemon virus, but he changed the face to a smiley face. Pokerus, thank you. Pokemon virus. Yeah, it's the Pokerus logo, but it's a smiley face in there. Super clean and effective and very appropriate to his channel. Plans for the weekend, nothing specific yet. A couple days ago, wife and I celebrated our 15th wedding anniversary. So we'll probably go out to dinner somewhere. Maybe go to the Olive Garden or something. Yeah, they removed Pokerus in Gen 9. I wonder why they did that. Wonder why they did it. 151 likes though. Thank you everybody. We were able to hit the 150 likes before the first hour, which means we can be on pace to hit 300, though I don't think we will. Yeah, your channel should be Him Nation and have Helium voice changer. That wouldn't be annoying. Yeah, that would be really cool. Should I do that? And have like the high-pitched Helium voice the whole time? And what's that other one? Sodium tetrafluoride or some other gas that makes your voice real low? Hexafluoride, maybe? Something hexafluoride. Sulfur hexafluoride, I think. Somebody check up the deep voice one. I think it's sulfur hexafluoride. Oh, look at that! Shining Umbreon coming in confirming that. I did have to, like, say it wrong a few times before my brain corrected me. Google Maps go super high voice? I don't think that's ever happened to me. I don't think I've ever had that happen, no. I know Brandon's text to voice. It said schedule instead of schedule, and I didn't like that. I unsubscribed, but then I thought that probably it wasn't appropriate. Then I resubscribed. I felt like that wasn't. I shouldn't unsubscribe for that. Why does being unwell make you crave tea? Maybe when you were younger, you're like, oh, you're not feeling. Have some tea with honey. Imagine, but seriously though, imagine unsubscribing for something so petty. I didn't actually unsubscribe though. How could I unsubscribe to Brandon R24, famous YouTuber? I couldn't do it. I don't think I've really ever unsubscribed to anybody that I subscribe to. If anything, like, I'll just, like, turn off notifications if I feel like I'm getting too many. But, well, there was one person that, like, there was some stuff came out about, like, using, like, racist language, so I unsubscribed to them, but... Helium will make you sound like the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees. That's somebody I haven't listened to in like a long time. What should you do now? Yeah, just prepare, man. Prepare for some SOS hunts. $170. Yeah, we're cruising through this. We're cruising on these resets. Sax unsubbed from me like 2 years ago. Are you kidding me? No wonder I couldn't find your name when I was trying to figure out when you subscribed. Helium would give you cancer. Well, I don't know if they would, but... I don't think helium's a carcinogen, but I mean, you probably shouldn't be breathing it in anyway. Isn't there like a big helium shortage? Chemistry. Sorry you're late. What's going on, Seth? You still get the dang notifications, yeah. I coded my channel so once you turn on the notifications, you cannot turn them off. Popular Smash Ultimate player to weird, unsportsmanlike moment with a 15-year-old player. How I act and I can unfollow. Lost around 5% of his unfollowers. Yeah. 5%, that's a bit, depending on how many viewers you have and subscribers, followers, that could be a huge number. Call for my mama giving away her bunny. Aww. That's too bad. Hey Andy, what's up? %4 chance that I would have got this. A 1 in 25 chance I would have got the shiny already. I can't believe I wasn't that lucky. I don't know why you couldn't find me though. If you have your subscription set to private, it won't show any of the information. I can only see the information like when they subscribed. if you have it set to public. Oh man, I can't believe Paradox Pokemon dropped none in the new raids. Yeah, they canceled the event or something because it was glitched. It may not have been private back then. I think that was more of a recent change too, because I remember I used to get alerts every time somebody subscribed, and then all of a sudden at some point it was like, hey, I subscribed, how come I didn't see my name pop up? And then I found out that there was the private subscription, so maybe that was like a more recent thing. One raid would show the problems, yeah. A none item. Whoops. Large dairy product deals. I like that. Yeah, Big Cheese likes those thrifts. I think he's gonna go pop some tags. Even with $20 in his pocket, he's gonna get some good deals. Either way, was it, yeah, December or January? Yeah, Sax was a really early subscriber to the channel. Yeah, the Paradox Mons drop nothing, and every raid drops bits of themselves? What? He's got some super awesome. That's when he does all that deals. He says, "This is super awesome." Yeah, you're looking for a comb up. Like vampy nails. What? Your eyes improved a tiny bit. Oh yeah, you said you got your eye exam. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Wearing your granddad's clothes. Yeah, TM materials. Something, but you know, I don't like know what that implies. I don't know if that was like a mess up, like we got a sneak peek at something we weren't, or what. Yeah, new glasses. I miss Mom Mukwa too. She's popped in recently a couple times, but I know she's super busy. She works and she's got the little ones and all that to take care of. 112 bucks for your glasses. That's actually pretty good. It's not a bad price at all. That's like what an eye exam costs almost. I should actually get my eyes tested again. I haven't got them tested in like 4 years or something. They don't drop TM materials. The 5-star raids all follow similar reward drop. It includes a Kim Nation award. What the heck? Oh, the frames are covered on insurance. Oh, okay. So that's 112 is like what you pay out of your pocket. Okay. That's like after insurance. Paradox event raids were dropping an item called None that would crash the game when the raid ended. Solved a Rubik's Cube in, geez, 3.36 seconds. That is really fast. Now, I just know the 5 little algorithms for solving a Rubik's Cube. How does one go from that to being able to look at the cube and then solve it in 6 seconds? Because the only thing I know how to do is solve layer by layer. Solve the first side and then solve the middle layer. And then, you know, do the little plus on the top and all that. That's all I know how to do. Velocipod made me run away from all the Tapus. What? Glasses from Zenny. That's where I got mine from. I got like a couple pairs for like, you know, 15 bucks each. They're super cheap. You can get them. Mystic Raid. How you doing, Mystic Korea? I noticed this morning you were doing some raids. How were those? Welcome in, Mystic Korea. We got 10 plays here. 20 plus years, yeah. Nick Scary. Who else is coming in? Avery Meets World, what's up? Hey, bad animator. Hey, yeah. Solve the first 2 layers at the same time. Okay, 70 algorithms. Yeah, I guess you gotta know all those, right? Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? I'm doing well today. Free lenses. Okay, but I said, don't the lens cost me? And then they're like, oh yeah, they do. Yeah, sorry, it's not free actually. It's $112. Meech, welcome in. I can solve the last layer in 2 steps now, which is nice. Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, the last layers for me, I don't know, 1, 2, like 3, 4 steps or something. She said, I forgot to charge you for the lenses. Yeah, you almost got... I've done that too. I've like bought stuff and noticed that they forgot to scan it or whatever. They forgot to scan it, and then I was like, oh, whoops. Yeah, and then I got it back. Late Mystic Raid. Rianne, how's it going? Better than some family members I have that were like, yeah, one time I was at Walmart and I scanned all my items and I forgot to pay. And then when I went back to pay, like the screen was deleted. And I tried to get them to like, to rescan the items for me and they wouldn't. So I just left with the items. And it was like, well, you could have just rescanned them yourself, you know. They like tried to justify it like, well, I tried to ask for help. And it's like, well, no, you could have just rescanned the items if you forgot to pay. Like, you just stole those items. Casual theft, right? Or just leave, well, I guess the items they wanted, right? They had scanned all the items. And they're like, oops, I forgot to pay. And then when they went back to pay, I guess they had cleared the screen. And they didn't want to have to rescan them all, so they just left with all the groceries. Don't worry, if you steal something from Walmart, they got it on video footage. They'll know. How do you forget to pay? I think, like, they had kids or something, and the kids, like, ran away, so they went after the kids or something, and then, yeah. Is it theft if when the employee forgets to charge you? I would say if you didn't realize that, like, if you weren't paying attention and they just forgot to scan an item and you didn't notice, I would say no, it's not. But if you knew the employee did not scan your items and you just left it and took it anyway, then yes, I would call that theft. All right. Bum, 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 bum. 4.53% chance that I would have had the shiny. I can't believe I don't have it yet. Did you save Oak's letter in 2 games through shiny? Yes, I got the Oak's letter like right when it first came out. If yeah, Karai Blue. Unfortunately, if you did miss the event, there's no legitimate way to get the items. I'm sure there are ways that you can like glitch your way to the Pokemon, but I don't know how to do that. Extremely happy my eyes improved. Yeah, that doesn't usually happen. I would consider getting LASIK, but my eyes are really not that bad. I think one of my eyes is like negative 0.25 and the other one's like negative 1.75. So I do have the one good eye. I rarely wear my glasses. I'm not wearing them now. I only wear my glasses when I drive, and I'm not even legally required to wear my glasses, but I do anyway. Gotta go dinner. Okay, enjoy your dinner there. I'll still be here when you're back. 167 likes already. We're getting very close to 200. Getting very close to 200 likes. I don't know if we have any new subscribers today as well, but if you are a new subscriber, let me know in the chat. Improved by 0.25 in one eye, but it's still an improvement. Yeah, that's kind of hard to tell because when you get your eyes tested, it's just like, is this better or worse? Is this better or worse? Is this better or worse? So I don't know if 0.25 improvement is just, it's the same, but it's just like, yeah, it could be, your prescription could be off by a little bit and it would still look good. So I don't know. I don't know if your eyes actually can improve over time. It's not a lot, so it could just be like, it could just be that whoever tested you this time just came up with something, a prescription that's pretty much the same. Heron's eyes are trash. Recently started reaction to my contacts, wearing glasses again. First time in 20 years. How do you like that? How do you like the glasses, wearing them now? Felt like a criminal. Villy, what did you do? Went back and paid though. I've gone back and paid for things that I've forgotten. Like one time I had like a case of water. It sucks. Case of water underneath like the cart that I forgot to scan at the self-checkout, and when I got to the car I realized, so I did go back and pay for it. How's the counter been changing? I push a button on my keyboard. Did an eye? Oh, they went off your existing prescription. Yeah, I don't know how eye tests are. All I know is that it's based on what you say, right? You could say better, worse, kind of thing. I think they can. Apparently, I think a lot of could be testing differences too. Yeah. I didn't realize my eyesight was that bad. Well, I mean, my eyesight's not that bad, but I didn't kind of realize what I was missing. And I remember I was at my in-laws' parents, and out the kitchen window, we could see our car, and for whatever reason, like, I was looking at our car, and the license plate was blurry. And I just randomly asked him, like, I asked my wife, I'm like, could you read the license plate from here? And she's like, yeah, I can see what it says. And I'm like, really? It's blurry for me. And then, like, my father-in-law is like, I can see it too. So I'm like, maybe I should get my eyes tested. And I couldn't believe the difference in clarity. Like, when I got my glasses, I was almost in tears of happiness. I couldn't believe how clear things were. I was like, this is how people see? Stigmatism. Yeah, isn't that like a focusing issue? Doesn't that have to do with, like, focus? Or something? I think that's what my wife had, actually. When she had to wear glasses, but then it corrected itself. Like, she had to wear glasses when she was younger. Same for you? Yeah. Tears of the nation, right? I remember I got my glasses from Costco, and when I put them on, I could see, like, at the other end of the store where it said, like, bakery, how clear it looked, and I couldn't believe it. It's an abnormal curvature of the eye. Yeah, I don't know enough about that eye stuff. Used to be more far-sighted. Nearsighted. You have astigmatism in one eye. Doesn't make it hard to focus. Okay. Reading the street signs. Yeah, when I got glasses and I could see the street signs and stuff. I mean, my eyes aren't that bad, but now I can see, like, the street names and everything a little bit sooner than I used to be. Yeah, when I got contacts, like, this is how I'm supposed to see? Yeah, it's quite something. So I've got a pair of glasses in the car. and a pair of like prescription sunglasses in the car. At one time we forgot to lock our car, and somebody had rifled through it and they stole my wife's sunglasses, but they left mine, thankfully. Maybe they tried them on and they're like, this is blurry, and they left them. Because, yeah, prescription sunglasses are not cheap. I can see every blade of grass. You know what? It was the same thing for me, but it was gravel in the driveway. I'm like, I could see the individual rocks in my driveway. Yeah, you ordered them in blue. Nice. I'm sure they've got, I'm sure their warehouses have like hundreds, if not thousands of frames just sitting there in boxes waiting to be used. Clip-ons for like 15 bucks. Yeah, I could have got that too. That would have been cheaper. I can see the sound. I can see the sound. Yeah, my eyesight's not that bad that I wear them all the time. I'm not wearing them now, but I'm only like maybe a foot and a half away from my monitor, so I can pretty clearly see the chat. Hey J-Dub, what's up? Sometimes I forget to bump the counter. I need to figure out that automatic counter. There's apparently an automatic counter that like captures part of your screen. So like I could set it so like every time it sees that little Shaymin message, like the Hugh-un, whatever it says there, every time the program sees that text, it will bump up the counter automatically. Nearsighted, yeah, I can read things up close, but far away it gets blurry. I should look into that auto counter. Shiny Voltorb Scarlet Kelly, congrats. So I'll bump the counter up again. Ninetales fan. Started wearing reading glasses. Bought a lawnmower for my mom, had to build it, but I couldn't read the instruction manual. Yeah, okay. Then I guess it glasses time, right? It's funny you read the Pokemon speech bubble. Yeah, I had to. So you know what I was talking about. Yeah, I think it like it reads part of your screen or something, and then every time it like recognizes that part of the screen, it automatically bumps the counter. Glasses since 3rd grade. My daughter's 2nd grade. She has glasses. My other daughter doesn't have them yet, but it's only a matter of time because my wife had glasses too. Okay. Oops. I've had glasses, or I was supposed to wear glasses like ever since I was in early school, because I'd have trouble reading the board from far away, but I never liked wearing them. I would just sit like closer. Stigmatism, my left eye is way worse than my right. Everything's a bit blurry, but with glasses it's fine. Yeah, my left eye is better than my right eye. Display frames, you want them in blue? Yeah, they're coming straight off the production belt. 2 weeks though, nice. They'll still be warm, JJ, when you get them. Yeah, I'll get my eyes retested or something. I don't have any like vision care insurance. So my wife has like some insurance because she's a teacher, and that insurance covers an eye test, but that's it. It doesn't cover the cost of frames or glasses. Just the eye test every 2 years. Your left is worse for you? Yeah, it's my right eye that's the worst. Yeah, it's still pretty good. Like, I'm still close enough that I can read everything fine. BDSP hunt 2 with Dialga. Hopefully you get it soon. All the legendaries and mythicals in this game are full odds. Hers were 900 bucks, yeah. I keep telling my in-laws, like, you need to order glasses off Zenny. Once you have your prescription, then you just put them on Zenny and they'll send you glasses, and they're super cheap. Even like progressive lenses or whatever are a lot cheaper. But they don't want to go through Zenny, because if the glasses need an adjustment, you can't like send them to Zenny to get them readjusted. They go to like lens crafters or whatever, then they can just get like the frames readjusted if they're not sitting right. Archery, notice my eyes have deteriorated while working from home. Okay. Yeah, I should get a new one. New prescription, just get it checked. Scratch resistant, transitional, etc. Same price as as the base pair of normal ones. Like if you just want regular single vision glasses on Zenny, they're super cheap, and then you can add in like the anti-glare and everything. Corrected it with glasses, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. It's amazing, like medically, how advanced we are that we can do that. Like, I mean, years and years ago, if you break your leg, like, you could die from a broken leg because of infections and all that. But now it's like, oh, you broke your bone? Okay, go to the hospital, get a cast, you're good to go. The things now, like minor injuries now, could have killed you years ago. LASIK surgery 10 years ago, enjoyed not needing glasses since, yeah. Gotta be careful with LASIK though. Because if you have an eye condition that like it deteriorates over time, you'll get LASIK and it'll correct your vision, but if your eyes continue to deteriorate, then like you need LASIK again in a few years. Like your eyes are gonna be blurry again. Let's see. Oh, you got some new glasses cleaner. Would you like your glasses clean? No, thanks. Like, you feel guilty? Splinters, exactly, right? Little things. Yeah, I think I remember reading an article, and I don't know how I don't know how accurate it is, but I remember reading an article that says like the first person to live 150 years is alive right now. They're basically saying there's somebody alive right now that will live to 150 years, just based on medical science and how it's advancing. Favorite impulse decision of all time? I guess so, right? Why did they have to write it down? Chose not to accept glasses cleaning. So you're gonna go in for glasses next time and they're gonna say, oh, let me just look at your file. Oh, he denied the glasses cleaning. Yeah, sorry, we're busy today. We can't help you, JJ. Yeah, if your eyes continue to like get worse every year, then LASIK would not work. Too many bagels? What? You left your room to check on your food. Your dad's watching the stream. What's up, Go Loopers dad? I hope you're enjoying the live stream. You should try some shiny hunting in your spare time. You'll like it. 5.2, that's our cumulative odds, which essentially means there's a right now 5.37% chance that we would have had the shiny by now. Or you could say if 100 people did this hunt, 5 to 6 people would have had the shiny out of 100 by now. Oh, wouldn't be you, too many bagels, yeah. Well, I mean, we also learn what foods are bad for you. Right? This is why a lot of restaurants, they won't cook with vegetable oil anymore because it's super unhealthy. And I think, you know, there's government restrictions on that, like you can't have those oils because they're so unhealthy. Never documented, maybe, but unlikely, I would say. Nuzlocke with shiny Pokemon right now. Shiny Rufflet. Oh, cool. Mario, so are you just going in each area then? You're just going until you find a shiny and then that's the one you use until first gym or something? First laser surgery didn't work for you, Cam. But I can see slightly better through the left. So if it didn't work the first time, do you have to pay again, or do they like take care of it? All right, Rasazi, take care. Crocavord, what's going on, man? Welcome to live stream. Thanks for 180 likes, almost at 200 likes already. We're only an hour and a half in. If we can get 20 more likes in the next 14 minutes, that would be 200 likes in the first half of the live stream. Yeah, you didn't have to pay for the second one? Okay. If I got any kind of eye surgery, I'd probably get the ptosis corrected on my left eye. That's why my one eyelid's droopy. But that's cosmetic, considered cosmetic surgery because it doesn't affect my vision, so I'd have to pay out of pocket for that. Wouldn't be cheap. I forgot the counter again. Yeah, after all, you did pay for both eyes. Yeah, if they messed one up, then they should be able to have to fix it or whatever. $236 coming up here. Yeah, we're really cruising on these. We're going really quickly on these, at least compared to soft resets, a little bit faster. I know someone who's planning on streaming real soon, and I'm so excited. Could that be Sarah, or is it somebody else? Saw something in the very uncommon that eye doctors carries a briefcase. Said it was her dad's briefcase. Probably full of all the lenses and all that. Safe to order a Switch dock from Amazon. I want another one, house to connect to my computer. You need a capture card as well. But you can actually get like refurbished docks right from the Nintendo website. And they're official like OEM Nintendo branded docks. And you can get them refurbished so they're cheaper, but they don't come with a power adapter. But you can also get a refurbished power adapter. It is Sarah, okay. Sarah's been planning on live streaming for a long time now. I'm looking forward to it as well. First generation eye doctor, nice. Got hit by a bus? Oh my goodness. The fact that you're talking to me now, I hope you're okay. Hope you're not hurt too bad. I remember one time I was on a bus and the guy's hand got stuck in the door. Like the door closed in the back and his hand got stuck in there and he's like, hey, my hand! Yeah, you're Austrian, yeah, Highness, or Australian. I can't believe Nick gave her the best Australian viewer award. You hit the bus back, don't let it be bullying you. Nick was serious. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Sarah probably hates him for that. 16 likes away from 200. You're crushing it today. You're dying when you realize it was a joke? Yeah. Her dad was known as the best eye doctor of Canada. Yeah, right. She's just talking up her dad. He probably just told her that he was the best. I liked the end of Shiny's live stream yesterday. I thought that was really good. Certificates in the building. I wonder how somebody obtains the title of Best Eye Doctor of Canada. Like, what do they have? Competitions? Like, who could diagnose somebody's eye issue and write a prescription the quickest? Like, they have Eye Doctor Olympics or something? beating the heck out of his bus. Eye Doctor Hall of Fame. Yeah, he did a really good job. Very creative on that. Very good job he did on that stream. Shaymin, not shiny yet. We're coming up to 6%. 6% judged by Justin Trudeau, right? How accurate and the best results they get? Okay. Yeah, most accurate diagnosis, yeah. Most illnesses cured, treated, probably something like that. I have no idea how they would judge that. Shaymin, be shiny. Yeah, I forgot to ask before Big Cheese asks if I asked Shaymin. Shaymin, if you could just be shiny right now, that'd be really good. I would love that. I need to sing Nick's song. I believe I can get a shiny right now. Okay, here we go. Does anyone here have the hoary split pads for their, I didn't say please. Yeah, please be shiny. You know what? If you can please be shiny, I will love you for a long time, and you will have a luxury Pokeball to live in. The roly-coly moment was the best. That was a beautiful call, but I think Arceus was his best overall reaction. He was like practically crying. He was so happy. Split pad's amazing, but I think I started to develop drift on the right one. So when I'm playing Legend of Zelda, and I'm like using like some of the features where you have to like say where I'm like aiming an arrow or whatever, it drifts on me, and it's kind of really annoying. Not shiny there. That'd be cool. Put you in a PC box. You could live for 20 plus years. That's right. Who wants to live in like a meadow of beautiful flowers that probably smells real good when you could just live in a Pokeball, right? Meloetta copied Shaymin's shiny homework. I really want to be able to shiny hunt some of the mythicals that we have not been able to shiny hunt, like Meloetta, like Keldeo, like Victini, like Marshadow, all those. Try and recalibrate. You can't. I did try, but it said this controller cannot be calibrated or something. The split pads. When you go to calibrate it, that particular brand, you can't. It won't let you calibrate them. Hori split pads are nice, but I might look into a different brand. The one thing, they don't have gyro. They don't have the gyroscopic movement in it, so I can't, like, if I'm playing Zelda, I can't, like, use my thing if I'm playing handheld. Like, I can't aim like that. And there's no rumble feature in it either. Not that I really care about the rumble. And then there's no amiibo function either, so if I want to tap my amiibos, I gotta switch them out with the actual Joy-Cons. He's bringing shinies back. Yeah, legal shiny Victinis never existed. Same with Keldeo. Do you know I show speed? To show speed? Wait, what? Jivitesh, what are you asking me? Yeah, Rumble was over the top. Yeah, I don't mind the non-Rumble because I don't care for it that much. But the gyroscopic would be nice. And the amiibo tap. Legal Darkrai doesn't exist either. I don't believe it. Yeah, I got a secret button that I push, right? I felt that way for Arceus for a long time. My Arceus was taken forever, and I was like, I know I've seen people get the shiny Arceus, but they could have cheated, so I'm not like 100% sure Haptic feedback, yeah, that's nice too. I do like that. Oh, speed. Is that a speed runner? No, I don't know the speed runner. I don't really watch too many speed runs. We're 4 minutes away from the halfway mark on the live stream. And we are 8 likes away from 200. There's 106 people hanging out here. If there are 8 people who have not hit the like button, please consider doing that right now. Let's see if we can get that up to 200. You're good at making instant noodles. That's good. That's good. I like Mr. Noodle's vegetable flavor. That's my favorite. Oh, he's a menace? Yeah, I've never heard who that is. I don't know who that is. Mr. Noodle's vegetable. That's the way to go. That's my favorite. I would buy boxes of it at Costco's, but they only have the Mr. Noodle like chicken and beef. They don't have vegetable. $262 check 6.2%. Yeah, Dennis the Menace. Every time I think of Dennis the Menace, I always think of like Mr. What's his name? Mr. Wilson. When he puts in his dentures and they're like chiclets in his teeth. That's the only part I remember. 200 like goals. Shaymin might boost its odds. That's right. You guys, just so you know, if you subscribe to the channel, you get shiny luck for yourself. But every like is 1 luck for me. So I would like some luck. Rumble Sword and Shield. I love the feel and sound of it. Made my brothers mad when they wanted to sleep. He put it at max volume for Big Rumble. Oh, man. Mr. Elmo's World Flashback. What the heck? Mr. Noodles. Elmo World's Flashback. What does that have to do with Mr. Noodles? Plus, I make my instant ramen noodles wrong anyway. I don't even eat them the right way. I boil up the water, and then I pour them over the noodles, and then once they're all soft and everything, then I drain all of the water out. So it's just like the noodles, and then I put the powder right on the noodles. That's how I eat them. Membership luck is also for me too. Yeah. Oh, the goldfish that he has, his name's Mr. Noodle or something? I don't think I ever watched Elmo's World. Mr. Noodles. I never watched that. Why is it slower? I'm not sure. I'm not sure why the cutscene is slower. It's really odd because they're both OLED switches. What did you watch? Not Elmo, not SpongeBob. I watched like Arthur. I watched Franklin and Simpsons, and I can't remember, like Recess, maybe Rugrats, those kind of shows. Yeah, the Bernstein Bears. I don't think I ever watched that. I remember there was one episode of Franklin though, where Franklin made a flag and he showed it to Bear and he's like, don't tell anyone, and then Bear went and told people, and I was so mad at Bear. I think it's your text. Oh, it could be. No, I think I checked and the text speed is the same. All the settings were the same. Yeah, see, it's fast on both. Change window. No, that's just the color. Battle effects off, switch, automatic, don't give. Gyroscope. Maybe I'll use gyroscope, don't use. Don't shake. Auto. I have autosave on? Get out of here. Show nicknames, background music. I'll make everything the same. Make sure all my settings are the same. There we go. Alright. Oh, Mr. Noodles is the old dude. The neighbor. He's a human and a menace. Is not the fish? See, it's still slower for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's a difference in the game. Between Pearl... Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. Cat Dog, Rugrats, yeah, Franklin, Little Bear. Hey Arnold, yes, Hey Arnold I watched too. Save the game, you have to save afterwards, yeah. I tend to keep autosave off. But I didn't realize it was on, so SpongeBob was better. Yeah, I've never watched SpongeBob. I mean, I know all about it, but I've never actually watched it. Eating too many apples nowadays. Too many applins, yeah. Mr. Noodle's brother, who's called Mr. Noodles. Well, I guess, yeah, Mr. Noodles' brother would be Mr. Noodles. They're slow on the game that they will shine on. Could be. Teen Titans. I think for a while, my girls, they were really into Teen Titans. The Teen Titans, Go, I think it was called, or something. The newer one. Make one of the perler beads. Hold on. Oh, yeah, pixel art with beads. Better than shiny hunting. I've done some perler beads. We have a bunch in our house. I did make some shiny Pokemon out of perler beads. I have no idea where they are, though. My kids took them and played with them, so they're probably buried in, like, the toy bins or something. Can't pay your electricity bill because your account is unavailable. That's not good. I wonder if I ended up getting that refund by Amazon. I bought something from Amazon like a year ago. And then just like a couple days ago, I got an email. It was like, we have processed a refund for this item that you purchased. And I had not requested a refund. And it wasn't a scam email because it was from the verified Amazon email address. So, I'm not sure. Oh, it's just temporarily down, then you gotta wait, yeah. Universally panned after the original show. Teen Titans Go was a good movie? Okay. I mean, I've never seen the original. My kids haven't seen the original, so I can't really compare. Oh, all the accounts are temporarily down? Okay, well then let me just wait later today. You'll be able to do it. 4 likes away from 200. Johnny Ralt's hunt is brutal. Oh gosh. 22 dex nav. I've never done dex nav before. I've never done that. Does anyone know if Gage Perez still live streams? I haven't seen. I haven't gotten a. Maybe I'm just not getting notifications, but I haven't seen a live stream of his in a while. Discord command, yeah. Exclamation point Discord. Exclamation point Discord will give you the link. The invite link there. Stan Lee made an appearance in the movie, even though it's a DC movie. Stan Lee did. Oh, he's on a break? Okay. He took a break. Did he say how long that would be? How nutritious would an applin be? Well, I think the actual Pokemon applin lives inside of an apple, so I would assume it would, like, the apple would be just as nutritious as a regular apple. You went on 4 accounts and like, yeah, well, I think if you do that, YouTube's gonna end up removing likes. They'll count that as like fraudulent or something. I know who Stan Lee is, yeah. Yeah, he's the Marvel guy. Created all like the Marvel characters. appeared in like all the MCU movies, which is pretty funny. I always like waiting for his cameos. Stan the Man, yeah. Oh, was he streaming a few weeks ago playing non? Yeah, I know I saw he was doing other non-Pokemon content. Run away. Bump up the counter. And go on the bike and push the button. They're brothers' accounts? Okay. I don't know. I think like YouTube will just see that it's coming from the same IP address. I mean, they don't know if you have brothers with accounts. They just see they're all coming from the same place. As far as I know. The likes are up today, but the viewers are really down. Not as many viewers today. Bump, 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 bump. Bump up the counter, push the button. Random streams don't show up on your feed. You might have to enable notifications. Whenever Brandon goes live, I always see him on my feed, but I have the notifications turned on. Pew, 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 pew. All right, I think I'm pretty much into the groove of things with this hunt. Doc Phil, how's it going, man? 4 months of membership. Hope it shines soon. Good luck. Thank you, Doc Phil. Hope so too. We're not even 10% of the way to odds yet, but there is a 6.84% chance that I would have had the shiny. Thanks for the shiny luck, Bright Phoenix. Darkrai shined early-ish for me at 1500 encounters, so I'd like to have another early hunt with Shaymin, since that stinky Arceus took way too long. Shiny Rayquaza for a few hours. Daisy, what game are you playing? Rayquaza's a good shiny. I think I got shiny Rayquaza from... I don't think I did Dynamax Adventures from it. I have it from the Ultra Wormholes. Oh yeah, we need a new like goal, by the way. Channel member. We need a like goal, maybe 250 or something. No Shaymin loving Pokemon, that's right. Yeah, for a few hours there, yeah. Like goal 250. One day, Eric. One day we'll get the live streams back over 400 likes. Darkrai is gonna take forever. Palkia, 80 resets. Oh man, that's really quick. That is really quick. I'm not a big fan of the shiny hunting in BDSP, but it's the only way I can get a shiny Shaymin, Darkrai, and Arceus. So that's why I do it. Yeah, there's almost a 7% chance that it would have shined by now. If I was shiny racing, if I was doing a shiny race with myself and 99 other people, there'd be probably about 7 people right now who would have had the shiny by 296 encounters. Yeah, Seth, no shinies. We didn't get any. Got away safely. Bump up the counter. Almost at 300 already. Yeah, we're going way faster doing these runaways than soft resets. Yeah, you've been playing Brilliant Diamond. Okay, so you're going for Rayquaza and Brilliant Diamond. Ugh. That game is so slow with the soft resets and 1 in 4,096 chance of being shiny. That's tough. That is tough. I hope you get it soon. Are you keeping track of your encounters, Daisy? Coming up to encounter number 300 on this. How you doing, Stein? Best, beat Pokemon Quest. Oh, you beat Pokemon Quest World 12 for today. Congrats, man. I think I played Quest for a small time. I got bored of it or something. I got stuck where it was like really grindy and I kind of lost interest. Don't need BDSP for shiny Darkrai. Yeah, Darkrai they do release in Pokemon Go every now and then. Shaymin, I believe this is the only game you can get Shaymin in, and it's the only game you can get Darkrai in to shine. I'm still not sure why the one screen is more vibrant than the other. They're both Nintendo OLED switches. I'm using the same, it could just be the capture card. One of them is like a newer capture card and one of them is the same model but like a previous, like, you know, a year earlier version kind of thing. It could just be a difference in the capture card. I'm not sure. Get all those legendaries. We got those legends. Yeah, we got those legendaries. You get those, Stein. 209 likes. Thank you, everybody. New Indiana Jones movies, 44% from critics. Ugh. Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm pretty sure the Mario movie got some pretty bad reviews from the critics too. Oh, Tilted, your favorite Alberta resident. Thank you. I'm your favorite Alberta resident, even though I don't even live in Alberta. It was apparently pretty smoky here the other day from the Alberta forest fires. Or, yeah, the fires in Alberta, but I think all the smoke is, like, blown south. Yeah, I haven't seen the Mario movie, but I heard it was really good, but apparently the critics didn't review it all that well. Don't care much for critics reviews. Yeah, I guess maybe the critics, they look for specific things like, how is the plot? How is, you know, the character development? How, like, for me, I just watched the movie and I'm like, oh, that was good. I got around to watching a movie called Spiral the other day. I think it's like the 9th movie in the Saw franchise. And it got really bad reviews or something from the critics, but I enjoyed the movie. I'd be lying if I say I didn't drop Chem Nation on the podcast. Nice, Shinies. Thank you. We were talking after you'd left how creative your stream was and what a good job you did on your stream yesterday. Watch it for yourself, yeah. You enjoyed Spiral? I thought it was good. I really did. I did like Spiral. And then when I looked up, like, every time I watch a movie, or often I'll watch a movie and then I kind of read about it on Wikipedia, and apparently it got really bad reviews, but I thought it was good. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was good. Road rage incident in Edmonton on Twitter the other day? Yeah. Canadian road rage, though, it's not that bad. The guy gets out of the car and he says, "Hello, you cut me off." And the other guy says, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then the first guy says, "That's okay. Let's be friends now." And they shake hands and everything's good. Stabilizing requires single vision lenses. Single vision's good. That's like, those are the cheap ones. Stream was lagging for me. Yeah, a couple people said it buffered a bit, I think. I'm not sure what would have caused that, because everything looks like it's okay on my end. But I mean, if it stutters for everyone, then obviously it's not just you. But dang Shinies, he misspelled the name of my award. Oops. Guy was going 80 miles per hour, kept ramming into the guys. Yeah, something's wrong with that person. 80 miles an hour? That's insanely fast. I have to go contact the trophy guy. One of my favorite office jokes of all time. Simply because of the one letter difference in spelling completely changes the meaning of that. And I don't know, it just I just love that joke so much. Ah, I told the guy busiest. Special link code? Who's using a link code? Oh yeah, trying to trade mirror item for Koraidon. You can try our Discord server. I'm sure you can find somebody who can, but you'd probably have to trade and then trade back. Said your eyes are healthy. Well, that's good, JJ. Yeah, 124, 125 kilometers per hour. As far as I know, at least where I live, there's nowhere that you can go that fast. The fastest I've seen on the highway is 110 kilometers an hour. 110. Toby's the Scranton Strangler, yeah. I like that that theory. Even though it's, you know, it's not true, but I do like the theory, the fan theory that Toby. And then when he went to go visit the Scranton Strangler, he like told the guy that he was the Strangler and that he framed him. And that's why Toby got strangled. Pretty close to 2020. Well, then that means you have a, if your eyes are close to 2020, that means you have a pretty weak prescription. 7, too cold and Tim Hortons overrated. Oh, that's too bad you didn't like it. But yeah, it's pretty cold. It was chilly yesterday. We had like a cold front or something come through. Oh, with your current prescription, with the prescription is almost 2020. Okay. Wouldn't with a prescription, ideally you be 2020 after the prescription? Inners, I haven't seen inner limit of 80. I've seen 75 in the US miles per hour. Is Dwight and Jim throwing Kelly's birthday party? I thought that episode was okay. I don't, yeah, that's not one of my favorites. Go that fast past 7. Okay, in English is highway, yeah. Well, I know in Germany, the Autobahn, there's no speed limits. You can go as fast as you want. But there's like 8 lanes or something. It's crazy. Parkour! Parkour! Sometimes I thought some of the Michael's antics were a little over the top, like, I don't really picture Michael's character doing some of those things in real life. Like, he's not the smartest, but I don't really think Michael's so dumb that he would do some of the things that he did. Poster that is a statement of fact. It is your birthday. Gray, brown, black, they're not fully inflated. Just shows that Dwight is just so out of touch with, like, he's just so socially awkward, he just doesn't understand. 70 to 80, yeah. 200 kilometers an hour, that's crazy. That's too fast. With one chiclet, a TV, or a pillow, yeah. They spelled it wrong. The whole package, yeah, I get it. I get it. It just not my favorite, but it was a good episode. He was Flanderized a little bit. He was, yeah. Kevin really got it bad though. Like, I swear, like, during, like, in between one of the seasons, like, Kevin got, like, hit in the head with a baseball bat or something. He went from just being dull and boring to just being, like, so dumb. And, yeah. They really did Kevin dirty in the end. He was so normal in the first few seasons. How are we always talking about The Office on this live stream? Bonuseem is how he bought the bar? No, I didn't. I didn't watch that. I think 0400-0300 is the code people use. Either that or 399 and then 400. I can't remember. Spill the chili. That's about the worst thing to happen to him. But like just the way in that turtle episode, it's like, come on, Kevin can't be possibly that dumb that he's like gluing the turtle shell back on. Like, there's a limit to like what you can believe that a character would do. You see my face in a corner, you know, some intense gameplay. Everyone wants to buy Kevin. After the documentary, he doesn't drink it. He racks up the huge credit at the bar and uses his credit as leverage to buy the bar. I didn't see that. I mean, that's pretty clever. In the earlier seasons, they said Kevin's supposed to be pretty good at poker and gambling and stuff. And then he really did good at that Dallas game too. There's also that's Dallas. There's like a fan theory that Kevin was like embezzling money from the company for years, and that he just purposely acts dumb on camera so that people would never suspect him of it. Yeah, just trying to trade the same Pokemon. I find that too. It's really hard to get I found it really difficult to get Scarlet Pokemon using that because most people were playing Violet. A mistake plus Keleven gets you home by 11. But Kevin was also doing insider trading too, so he probably made some money on that. You always wear your glasses, yeah. Well, I don't think wearing glasses can fix your eyes. Like, they'll correct your vision, but they won't actually make your eyes get better. '25th birthday, my girlfriend, surprise party. She got the half blown up gray brown balloons and the banner and got me a 25 SpongeBob cake. That sounds awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool of her. That's nice. Hey, Mikkel, what's going on? No longer has a TV show? I don't know. I haven't seen his stuff. I just heard there was a lot of hate towards him. I don't know why. 300 encounters just over 2 hours. 25% faster than Arceus. Honestly expecting it to be a bit faster. I mean, 25% is still good, but yeah, it's not like twice as fast or anything. Because you have to run down and then run back up, and then once you actually encounter it, like right now, I would be starting my reset now to reset the game. I gotta wait for Shaymin appears, gotta wait for Go Executor, and then, you know, after all the things here, then you gotta go run away. So there, yeah, all that extra time, and then actually getting on the bike, riding down, riding up, it adds up, I guess. Cancel culture strikes again. People are so against that, but I think it's actually a good thing. I think it's purposely they're being harder on people than they need to be, because they're making a point. They're starting to say that, you know, some of the things you're doing is not okay, and we're not gonna, like, just because you're a celebrity, we're not gonna, like, let you get away with certain things anymore. Yeah, shinies. God forbid people be held accountable for their actions. People been getting away with stuff for a long time because they're celebrities. And now we're starting to say, you know what? Yeah, we're not going to allow that anymore. Rest in people, Twitch. What? You think Shaymin will shine this stream? That would be amazing. I would love Shaymin to shine on this stream. But I don't really see it happening. 7.88% chance we would have had the shiny. Oh, rest in peace. But what's going on with Twitch? What do you mean? Ellen DeGeneres. But yeah, I heard that like she was like really like abusive towards her and the people who work for her or something. Yeah, I heard that too. I don't really follow a lot of celebrity news. Oh, a shiny Shaymin, I missed it. Oh dang, I can't believe it. Dark Lucifer, maybe I'll get it on this chance. Just selfish, yeah. I don't know enough about that. I never watched Ellen. I was never a fan of Ellen to begin with. I never found her that funny. I called it if it shines, say name it Seth. Well, a lot of people call it well shiny. A lot of people will say that it shines today. The dancer Twitch? What? Okay, what's going on? What are you guys talking about? What's going on with Twitch? You say what isn't going on, but like I don't know. Is there some kind of new Twitch news or whatever? Fired people for making eye contact with her. Really? You work for me, don't look at me. I remember making eye contact. I remember for years, like, in order to parody somebody's music, you can parody somebody's music without their permission. It falls under parody law. You can take any song and make a parody out of it, and you don't need permission from anybody. But being the stand-up guy that he is, Weird Al always requests permission from the artists before he actually parodies their music. And he was trying to like get Prince. He kept asking Prince for permission, and Prince kept telling him no. Prince would always tell him, "No, you can't parody my music. I don't want that." And there was like an award ceremony that they were both at, and like some representatives of Prince went up to Weird Al and told him like, don't even make eye contact with Prince. Yeah, they said like, don't even look at him. Because they knew Weird Al being in the same room as Prince was probably gonna ask him again. He's a legend, yeah. Hot Stuff Protected, nah, because it's not a parody. It's the same lyrics. Certain food because she couldn't, yeah, couldn't take the smell or something, yeah. It gets a little bit too much, I guess. Doesn't sound like a very humble person. But again, I don't know what all the controversy is. I'm just going by what you're telling me. Hard to work with? Okay. And yet there's politicians who have all kinds of people coming out against them and things the politicians did to them, and then people still vote for the politician anyway. They don't care. Schools are abusive? No. 8%? I haven't got it yet. Yeah, I'm just like pretty sad about that. She was an amazing person. JJ, from what's come out about her. What you see on TV is not what just because somebody is a certain way on TV doesn't mean they're like that in real life. You don't know who the person is behind the scenes. Right? If a person is like funny and nice on TV, but behind the scenes they're really mean to their employees and abusive and make it really hard to work for, then that person isn't a nice person, right? But Michael Jackson, yeah, I don't think the allegations against Michael Jackson were true. At least I hope not. Yeah, some people are just not good people. There are good people, and there are people who are not good people. If we feed Shaymin some applins, we might get a glimpse of their teal goodness. That's right. We gotta get some applins in here. What do you think of your profile picture? Yeah, you were talking. You had changed it a while ago. The shiny Zoroark. I do like that shiny. Showbiz Illuminati that killed Michael Jackson. There's bad people and there's Keanu Reeves. Yeah. It's and you got like with show business too. Like people could make allegations against you that are completely false and there's no evidence against it, but people will still be like, well, maybe just because there's no evidence doesn't mean it didn't happen. So like maybe he really did, and you could really like hurt somebody's reputation with absolutely no evidence at all. There was like some new law they're trying to pass here in Manitoba with teachers that basically if any student makes like any kind of allegation against a teacher, then that allegation like goes on a public website where people can see the teacher's name, even if there's like no evidence or anything. So, and that's kind of scary for teachers, because then, yeah, because anyone could just say anything. And then now you're like in this database trying to get money out of Michael. Yeah, seems like a horrible idea. The government in Manitoba's made some really bad decisions. And we have our provincial election in October, and they're most likely going to be voted out. Seen more and more on Twitter, kids beating up their teachers. Yeah, that's not cool. Like a student could say like, oh, the teacher failed me. Like I tried really hard and I failed. And like, it's really hurt me mentally. And then that teacher would be put in a database as like emotional abuse, or that's the fear anyway. The government also wanted to pass like this bill that would give the government more control over education. Like that anyone could be a principal, like you don't even have to have a teaching background, but yet you could still become a principal, which is really a bad idea. Yeah, teachers got enough to deal with, right? Don't get me wrong, issue with teachers, students are far from innocent. Yeah, there's some bad apples, I guess. Hey, Gray Zone, what's going on? And then I guess during the pandemic too, like the government here like screwed up our healthcare. And they were bragging about like how many nurses they hired in the intensive care unit. Like, we've added so many nurses to the intensive care units. And they're bragging, but all they did was they just pulled a bunch of nurses out of other areas. So all the other areas were like understaffed. Yeah, yeah, I'm fine. Shiny Shaymin is sweet. It's a very nice shiny. Anyone politician, exactly. It's too bad. Politics, a lot of it is popularity contest. Your background, your experience, as long as you're a good speaker, people will vote for you. But yeah, in the past, I guess, I think with Darkrai and Arceus, with the dual streams, I could do about 400 encounters per live stream. So we're almost, we're at like 350-ish, because we started at 20 already. So we're doing pretty good. We're going faster with the runaways. Put QR codes on practicing priests to check if they're offenders. But yeah, why would they still be allowed to practice, right? Someone offered a Koraidon and declined. Probably somebody who is just like seen so many Miraidons, and they just got in the groove of like canceling the trade. That's my guess. They probably like, yeah, or no, because a Koraidon, they would find it right away actually. Because so many people have Miraidon. Yeah, that's weird that they would cancel it. I know for teachers here, at least in Manitoba, to be a teacher or a substitute teacher, you have to do a criminal background check. And you have to do a child abuse registry check. And I think like, depending on what the nature is of your criminal record, you can still teach. But if you are on the child abuse registry, you cannot teach. It could have been like 20 years ago or something. If you're on the registry, that's it. You can't teach. I think that's the way it works. Specific, oh, maybe specific Pokeball or something? I don't know. Could be. A great replacement during the... Like, they tend to quote the great replacement during their speeches. I remember hearing something about that a while ago, the great replacement or whatever. But politicians here will take other politicians' quotes out of context and quote them as like a bad thing. So as a politician, you got to be careful what you say, because the other parties will take what you say completely out of context and spin it in a way that makes it look so bad. They still like whatever 8 years later, they throw Justin Trudeau had a quote, and part of the quote was like the budget will balance itself was part of the quote, and they still take that out of context. 60 to 75 a week on groceries. That's not bad at all, JJ. That's pretty good. Threw a chair at the, oh my gosh. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. Yeah, I think our prime minister had said something like, they asked him about balancing the budget. And he said, I can't remember the nature of the quote, but he said something like, you know, we have this planned and this planned and this planned. And, you know, we're going to put in this program and that program. We're going to use this to earn revenue. And then after all is said and done, like the budget or the budget will balance itself or whatever. Kind of like metaphorically. And then they always take that quote out of context, and they're like, oh, he just thinks that everything's gonna work out all by itself, when that's not even close to what he said. But they do it out of context because they know like their supporters won't look any further into the meaning and they'll just assume that he's just so stupid. I really can't stand politics anymore. It's just like, here's why the other person's bad. That's all it is now. Thinking about rewinding the stream to go listen to the intro music. You can. But yeah, there's always a chance that you could miss the shiny. Oops. There we go. Is the stream buffering for anybody else? 221 likes, thank you. Blood pouring from his head. Yeah, if a teacher threw a chair at a teacher, or if a teacher threw a chair at a student here, they'd probably lose their job. Should I buy Tears of the Kingdom? Yes. If you like Zelda games, definitely. If you've never played a Zelda game, yeah, you should buy it too. It's a good game. Watch the beginning to listen to the intro music. Yeah, it's a banger. I really like the way the intro music turned out. It went through a couple revisions. Right when I commissioned the work, it was like, you know, the commission included 5 revisions from Fiverr, and I think I used like 2 or 3 revisions or something on it. I said, I contacted the guy and I said, okay, this is great. This is what I love about it. Here's what I'd like changed a little bit. And then he would change it and I'd say, you know, it's almost perfect. Let's make a couple more changes here. And he would do that. And then it was good. Favorite pizza toppings? Bacon. Bacon's good. Has Link ever said a word in any game? I don't know if Link has ever spoken in the game. Like, he talks, but they don't actually, like, put the text. Like, some of the games, they'll ask, like, oh, what's happening? And then it'll show Link will be like he's explaining something, but they don't actually, like, show the words. Favorite arcade game? Oh, in the Wand of Gillian. Wasn't that, like... Was that an official game? Oh, the CD game or something that did really bad? Favorite arcade game. I didn't really play a lot of arcade games. I remember playing that Simpsons game. There was a Simpsons arcade game where you'd go around like beating people up, the bad guys. Hey, you got a Koraidon. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Zelda 2, there was a text of Link saying, I found a mirror. Oh, really? Interesting. Arcade game. The game is canon? I heard something about that CD game. He doesn't talk, but I mean, he does talk in the game. They just don't put the text. Like, I'm playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. There's many instances where an NPC will ask Link a question and then it like shows that he's responding. They just don't actually put the words in. Zelda game in a near future. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom are amazing. If you want to try it, like if you have the Nintendo Online membership expansion, you can play Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which are awesome. You can also get those games for the 3DS. You could probably look up used like Facebook Marketplace. Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. He's a telepath. He's just using his thoughts by people who are important to him. Link. He's a soldier. His job is to protect the princess. He's a loyal servant. He just like does his duty. Oh, he's a swordsman. I don't know, whatever he is. I was thinking today, I was playing a little bit of Zelda like before I started the live stream. And part of the game, they're like, Link, we need your help. And I was thinking, well, I could help you right now, but I've got to go shiny hunt. So you're gonna have to wait. Get his girlfriend to safety. Yeah, they're definitely not an item. Link's too professional. He wouldn't date Zelda. Can it wait after my stories? Gotta wait, my stories are on. That reminds me of my grandma. She would call TV shows, she would call them her programs. She's like, I gotta set the VCR to record my programs. Leave at 10:18, stick around until then. Okay, so that's like in 15 minutes or so. Home transferred Pokemon, looking forward to shiny hunting. I don't really think I'll shiny hunt many of the home transfer Pokemon. I mean, what is it? The legendaries, which you can't shiny hunt anyway. And like a couple like maybe Hisuian forms. So I don't really think there's, and maybe a couple of Alolan forms. There's nothing really that I'm gonna shiny hunt once home comes out. Could be, yeah, it could be, Steven. Oh, right, but yeah, Legend of Zelda. I wonder what the sales are. Is there any sales data yet on Tears of the Kingdom? Like how many copies they've sold so far? Could be Fennekin and Grookey as well. So yeah, I could probably do like at some point do a Fennekin or something. Is on track to match sales of Scarlet and Violet currently. I'm surprised that it hasn't surpassed Scarlet and Violet, because I think Legend of Zelda is more popular than Pokemon. What's the newest raid? Well, the newest raids were, I think, Great Tusks and Iron Tread, but they got canceled because the raids were bugged. They were given like a broken item that would crash your game. Carbink, I don't think is able to be transferred. As far as I know, there's no transferable Carbink. 10 million copies in 3 days. Well, I'm assuming that includes all the pre-orders too. Only guy who doesn't want to play Zelda game. Well, it's not going to be for everybody, right? My daughter really wanted to play. She's like, I want to play Link. That's what she calls it. I want to play Link. So I set her up to like play the original Legend of Zelda, the NES, and then she kept like dying or whatever, and she got bored after like 10 minutes. She didn't want to play anymore. Or Link, yeah, prettier Carbink or something. Next quarter, yeah. Never got into Zelda, no. I mean, it's probably Nintendo's most popular series, I would think. Link's Awakening, maybe. Yeah, Link's Awakening on the Switch too. I do have that. Delphox and Rillaboom raids. Who knows? Couple weeks, maybe. They might do Delphox next. Carbink is Carbink a transfer only Pokemon? You can transfer it in. Mario doesn't exist. Mario, you think Mario's got more sales than Zelda? It could. I have no idea. I would think Zelda more than Mario, but I really have no idea. Maybe I just think that because I like Zelda better than Mario. But Mario for sure, okay. I mean, you could check and see how many copies of Breath of the Wild have been sold, and compare that to how many copies of Mario Odyssey have been sold. I think that'd be a good indication. A lot of bugs and glitches, yeah. Breath of the Wild versus Odyssey sales. Okay. Pokemon and Zelda are very close together. They could be, yeah. I know Pokemon, the Pokemon franchise is like the most profitable media franchise in the world. More than Mario, more than Zelda. But that's largely due to like merchandise sales. Leave my phone in my pocket, playing to stream. Okay. Does anyone else's phone get hot when they have a YouTube open on their phone? I've got an iPhone 13. If I have got YouTube open, my phone gets like really hot for some reason. Abigail, this is Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Pokemon is very popular, but it depends on how you define popularity. In terms of game sales, it may not be the best compared to other Nintendo games. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, yes. Does not get hot playing videos like an issue. Not using much processing power. Interesting. Odyssey, 26 million. Breath of the Wild, 27 million. So they're very close. They're very close. iPhone 7 gets pretty hot. Oh, Breath of the Wild, 29 million. Okay. So yeah, 26 to 29 million. Pretty close. I'm curious, with the release of Breath of the Wild, or with the release of Tears of the Kingdom, how many copies of Breath of the Wild have sold in the last couple of months? Like people who hadn't bought Breath of the Wild, who just bought it now so they can play it. But yeah, Mario Kart apparently is just insane. 55 million. So so Zelda sold more copies. But yeah, Mario Kart, and apparently month to month, like Mario Kart like consistently is leading for like each month for sales. Like unless a new game comes out like Zelda or Mario or Pokemon or something, Mario Kart still like outsells everything else. Annoying of warming up the screen too much. Ooh. I know of Diablo. I've never played it. Probably replayed after Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, they're both good games. They're both really good. You want eggs? Eggs are good. I had a nice egg and mayonnaise sandwich yesterday. It was pretty good. They don't want Mario Kart 9. I know, people are still buying Mario Kart 8 like crazy. And they can just keep giving us more tracks, like through the DLC and stuff. So people are still playing it. It's still very popular. So why start brand new with a new game when the current game is still doing so well? 6 years, Breath of the Wild, but a new Mario game comes out every year. Does a new Mario game come out every year? Well, not like a new one. Same could be said with Zelda, though. Breath of the Wild, and then we had Skyward Sword that came out. We had Link's Awakening that came out. Yeah, why use new game when old game do trick? Oh, Kevin. Good old Kevin. Yeah, when are we gonna hear about like a brand new like main series Mario game, though? Yeah, Mario Kart 8 is just doing so well that Mario Kart 9, like, people would have to start fresh, get all the carts and stuff again. But when are we gonna get, like, Odyssey 2 or something? Oh yeah, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, Kart, 3D Mario, 2D Mario. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. They're like spin-off games, kind of. A lot of Mario spin-off games. Mainline Mario game until the new Switch, you think? Which, at the very earliest, won't be for another year. Like, until April but that's like at the earliest, and it probably won't happen then either. I think the Switch is still selling. They're still selling a lot of Switches, so again, if it's working, why, you know, why change things up? I just hope whatever the new system is backwards compatible, that I can play my Switch games on it. Doop, 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 doop. A new Star Fox game, yeah. I would, you know what else would I would like? Is a new, like a 3D platformer Donkey Kong game. Like Donkey Kong 64, but like a new one for the Switch, where it's a 3D open world style game, not just a side scroller. Because I thought Donkey Kong 64 was an amazing game, and then they just go back to the side scrollers. Yeah, and that would be amazing. I would love that. New console next year, November for March 2025 release at the earliest. It wouldn't surprise me. I think the president said like this fiscal year they have no plans of introducing a new console. So I guess when the next fiscal year starts in like April of next year. So that's like the earliest, but that doesn't mean that's when they're gonna do it. Determine that backwards compatibility not possible for the Switch. Well, that's not true. I mean, if we get like a new console, there's no reason that we can't put a Nintendo Switch game into the new console. I don't mean that we can play the new games on the Switch that we have now. The switcheroo, Nintendo switcheroo. Oh, halfway through the, yeah. 2025 will be, yeah, halfway through. Yeah, makes sense. I was really hoping that when they pushed back the release of Tears of the Kingdom, because it was supposed to come out last year, like in September, and they pushed back the release. I was really hoping that that was because they were planning like the Switch Pro, and that they're pushing it back so that it could release at the same time as like an updated Switch. But yeah, that didn't happen. 2 ports, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like if the new console will have a spot for Switch games and then for whatever the new games are. I don't know, what's the lifespan of the other ones? Like, how long was it between the NES and the Super Nintendo? And between the Super Nintendo and the N64? And between the N64 and the GameCube? And the GameCube and the Wii? And the Wii and the Wii U? Kind of thing. Like, how many years in between, I wonder? 6 to 7 years? The next Pokemon Game Freak is a Legends game. It very well could be. It very well could be. Legends seem to have done really well. 6 years apart. Okay. 85 and 91. Breath of the Wild sold like 1.7 million on the Wii U. That's crazy. On the Wii U. No shiny at 420. Oh, 84 and 1990. Okay. Yeah, 6 years apart. It's too bad that that the performance of Scarlet and Violet was so bad, because if it had nice performance, I think people would have liked it a whole lot more. That's what really hurt the game, was the lag and the glitches and all that, right? And you get Breath of the Wild, or Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom, which is just completely massive in comparison, and it runs so smoothly. Almost at 10%, yeah. We're almost at the point where 10 people out of 100 would have had the shiny by now. Game Freak just can't seem to get it right. I mean, they don't have many developers. I mean, the entire Game Freak is like only 100-something employees. And I mean, they're not all developers either. Though I did see that I think it's next year, Game Freak has a new game coming out, a non-Pokemon game. Looks like it could be some kind of 3D platformer, open world style game. Yeah, that's what they said. Well, we're just a little indie company. Well, okay, at this point, there's no reason you need to be a little indie company anymore. Yeah, if you look up Game Freak, like new game or something, I forget what it was called. Brandon R24, famous YouTuber, he sent me a screenshot or like a poster or whatever, promotional art for the game, which kind of gives off like a Zelda vibe. Yeah, no point for them to be a small company back in 2005. Pokemon was so popular, it was making so much money. Perfect cracks, it basically cracked the head off on the side of the griddle. What? Oh, you mean on the eggs? Yeah, I thought you were, yeah, okay. Cracking the eggs, yeah. From the creators of Pokemon comes a new game, Bag Demons. Is that what it's called? What's the new game called? Is that actually what it's called? Little Town Heroes? What? Yeah, apparently Game Freak does make some other games that are not Pokemon, but I've never heard of them before. Some of them, oh, it's called Little Town Heroes. That's what the game's called. Past 2 days feel horrible, grinding Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Breath of the Wild, hoping to get tears soon. Oh, Pocket Monsters, Bag Demons. Oh, yes. Pocket Monsters. New game called Bag Demons. The little demons go into the bag. Bag Demons. What's up? This is the channel HJJ was talking about. What's up, Ginger Player? Oh, already released? I don't know. There's a new game that hasn't been released yet by Game Freak. It's supposed to come out like this year or next year. You catch them in bag capsules. Oh man, one game I would love to see remade, like in modern day graphics, is Legend of Dragoon. I have a copy of Legend of Dragoon for PlayStation. It's a really good game. And I think they were gonna remake it, but then it got cancelled. Stay in the bag, Nebby. Sew your own bags, that's right. Pokemon Gen 10 will be a huge thing. They're brewing up something special. Well, they have to, right? And what they really need to do is the Pokemon Company, which is like, I mean, Pokemon I think is owned by Game Freak and Creatures Inc. and Nintendo, like a 1/3 split. But there's the Pokemon Company that like kind of oversees everything. The Pokemon Company makes a lot of the decisions. They really need to like put a bigger budget into the game and look at getting some other developers. Pocket Card Jockey, that was the game they made. Oh, the new project aiming, okay, 2026. Okay, so that's not for a while. Don't understand what was wrong with the Unova starters not being allowed when the update happens. Because they're not coded in the game. Like all the starters, every starter has a Pokédex entry coded into the game, like deleted Pokédex entry, but the actual like Pokemon themselves are not coded into the game. So we won't get the Unovan starters until like the DLC. Some kind of budget that was used for the Gen 8 music. I don't know. I'm not sure what the budget is. Like, I mean, the Pokemon company's a billion-dollar company, but I don't know how much money they actually put into developing. Yeah, Typhlosion was put in, like, there's a few Pokemon that are already coded into the game, but a lot of the returning Pokemon are not coded in right now. Just their Dex entries are coded in. Yeah, I remember, like, the Tepig line and the Snivy line originally weren't coded. Like, they didn't have their Dex entries coded into the game, but after the most recent update, they are, so we could expect them. 30th anniversary for Pokemon, so maybe their big project is actually the 30-year Pokemon. Maybe this big game that they're planning is just a fake title to throw people off. Shiny Snivy, I was saving. No, Snivy will be available probably when the DLC drops. Because they did add the Tepig and Snivy line Pokedex entries. So we now have reason to believe that we will be able to get them in Scarlet and Violet, but probably not until the DLC in the fall time, September, October. No shiny Shaymin. We are more than 10% of the way to odds right now. 442 encounters. Yeah, so right now there's Pokemon that are coded, like the actual Pokemon themselves are coded into the game. So you'll be able to transfer them over, and there's a whole bunch of Pokedex entries that are in the game. So people are saying, why would they put the Pokedex entry in the game if they're not planning on allowing that Pokemon in the future, kind of thing. My CEO randomly popping to say hi to me at work. Is that a good thing, or is that like, does that make you nervous, kind of thing? Uh-oh, the boss is here. Hope we get the shiny by 500. I would love that. It is a 1 in 4,096 chance of being shiny. By the way, thanks for 230 likes. With 35 minutes or so left in the live stream, there's a strong chance we're gonna hit 250 likes today. Both? Okay, it's both cool. Hey, if the CEO knows you by name, that's pretty cool though. Bum, 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 bum. Union Circle for Fennekin. Yeah, and Chespin, because they were already in the code. So once we get home compatibility, we'll be able to put in Fennekin, which currently is one of the few that are not in the game. Rillaboom, some of the Hisuian forms, I think, and or Alolan forms, maybe Kanto forms, and the legendaries we'll be able to transfer in, but there won't be a ton. Middle of fixing something stupid, somebody did. Oof, yeah. Hey, but at least you're the fixer, right? You'd be like, man, somebody messed something up and I gotta fix it. I'm the only person who knows how to do that. And then the CEO knows you're very important. How do I evolve Dino and Violet? It's just just by leveling up. Koraidon, it's just a level up Pokemon. It's in the 60s or something you need to. Did you see Pogo will be shutting down soon? I did not see that because there's no way that that's true. I'd say there's close to a 0% chance of Pogo shutting down. They make way too much money from Pogo. I could see it being temporarily offline for like a server update or something. But it's definitely not going away. Hisuian Basculin and Violet, yeah, I guess you can, like, you can get them through like Union Circles or something, but that's it. Shiny Reshiram. No, George, I'm sorry to hear that, man. You know, knock on wood, thankfully I've never failed a legendary or mythical Pokemon. Very important. No one else has my skill set. It's like my dad. He works brake press. And there's not a lot of good, like, brake press operators. They're hard to come by. So my dad can kind of pull strings a little bit. Kind of set his own schedule because they can't just fire him because it'd be incredibly hard to replace. Got a good bit of time left, but it will shut down at some point because it's slowly losing money, you think? Hey Jelly, what's up? Gotten close with Shiny Dratini. I failed a lot of shinies in Scarlet and Violet, but thankfully never like a legendary. You just smooth, but that's what you gotta do, right? You gotta figure out how to do something that no other employee can do. I've heard stories of like people like they put in a ton of work like setting up systems for the work and then they get fired and then but they purposely put things in the system that only they know how to do. So then they'll call back and be like, "Oh, we need you back. There's something's all messed up. We don't know how to fix it." And you go, "Oh, sorry, I'm busy. I mean, I guess I could come in if you pay me this much money. I could make it work." Shaymin and Darkrai BDSP 2023. Yeah, Renee, unfortunately you can't. There's no legitimate way because the events ended. So as long as you took place in, did the event when it first came out, you can do it whenever you want. But if you missed the event, unfortunately, there's no way. Terra types are gonna work for home. I would imagine they'll just retain their Terra type in home. They'll have some kind of marker in home showing that it's this Terra type. New rule for Pokemon Go Fest made Alola a lot of people upset. They can cancel the event for any reason and not refund your money. You'd get your money back. You just file through like Apple or through the Android, and then Apple would give you your money back, but then they might cancel your account or something. Yeah, if I paid like $20 Canadian for the Go Fest ticket and then they canceled it and didn't refund my money, I'd be pretty ticked. Have to mug someone for Shaymin and Darkrai, right? Because he was new and confused. A lot of heavy lifting above my head. 25 pounds. 12 times. Is there a limit though, right? Like they can't expect you to lift a certain amount of weight. 25 pounds above the head isn't that much. I don't know what like the limits are. You cannot get shiny Ash Greninja. No. It's shiny locked. Unfortunately. Yeah, I just wanted to help. Nice. Read the ticket, no refunds. But I mean, Apple also has their own policy. I think I've done that one time. Like I played a game and I purchased something in a game and then didn't get what was expected, and then you can file a refund request through Apple and they'll return your money. But then the company could be like, hey, like, you're not allowed to have a refund, so we're canceling your account. How good of a driver are you? I'm like every other driver in the world. I'm above average. More buffering? Dang. Yeah, Apple will give you a refund, but then Pogo could like cancel your account because you did that. But yeah, I don't know the things. Just because the ticket says no refunds doesn't mean that they won't give you a refund if, for whatever reason, they cancel the event. I think the no refunds is more like, once you buy the ticket, you can't just decide you don't want it and get a refund on it. Buffering today. Is anyone else having issues with the stream buffering? I used to go to the Apple refund trick for a lot of games, but they banned you. They will, right? Especially if you like buy an item and use the item and then just go through Apple to get your refund just because you want your money back. They will ban your account for that, like the company. Yeah, if it's buffering, try refreshing, because I know sometimes when I'm watching a live stream, if there's like a blip in their live stream and it starts buffering and stuttering, even though everything is fine on their end, now it will still continue to like jitter and buffer on their stream until I refresh, and then it's okay. I don't know if we're gonna raid today or not. I like to spread out the raids, that way they're more meaningful, I think. Angel, watching at work, no buffering? Okay. Yeah, if it was like a YouTube issue or something on my end, then it would be buffering for everybody. It would affect everybody if it was something on my end. Cosmetics in Call of Duty then refunded it and you got banned? Yeah, so you can't do that. Like, companies... Because people abuse that, right? They'll pay money, they'll buy and get the items, and then Apple will give them a refund, so you're like getting the items for free. So yeah, they'll ban you if you do that. We've got like 25 more minutes or so, so however many checks we can do in that amount of time. Typically, I could do about, like on the soft reset in BDSP and the dual screen, I could do about 400 in a live stream. Shinies said that I was going about 25% faster, so that means about, I could do about 500. So that'll put us probably right around 520-ish. Somewhere around 520. Oh yeah, the Apple refund thing is basically only if you buy an item and you don't get what you were promised, basically. Like if you paid the money and you didn't get your items or something. Has anyone bought their GoFest tickets yet? I haven't bought mine. I'll likely buy the GoFest ticket, but it's like 20 bucks this year. I think last year it was like $8 or something. Number under the counter is our cumulative odds. Means there's an 11.02% chance we would have had the shiny by now. Or another way to look at it is if you had 100 people doing this hunt, 11 people out of 100 would have, you know, on average, 11 people out of 100 would have had the shiny by 478. Oh, weather's gonna be nice on Community Day. Yeah, it was really cold yesterday, but it's supposed to warm up. I'll take my kids over to the busy park, and I'll give my phone to her, and I'll let her check some Fennekins, because she gets really excited on Community Day when she finds shinies. Super drowned out by a bunch of people. What, the refunds? Oh, Community Day's rained, yeah. I think Fennekin's a good one. I'm looking forward to Fennekin. I even set a reminder, because I always forget about Community Day. Refund if you bought, you get less coins you used to buy it. Some games give you a way to refund. Yeah, I don't really play a lot of mobile games. I don't spend a lot of money on mobile games. I spend the odd couple of bucks on Pogo, but mainly for events. I bought the Jirachi ticket because that's the only way I can get a shiny Jirachi. 78 and sunny, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice weather. That's kind of like on the upper limit. Anything 78, 80 degrees starts to get a little bit uncomfortable for me if I'm out in the heat too long. Oh, your phone broke, no community day? Dang, man. Yeah, it's a good one too, Fennekin. Yeah, Pogo. A lot of people spend a lot of money on Pogo. I don't spend money on Pogo anymore outside of events. Community Day is where, in Pokemon Go, where they have one Pokemon that just basically spawns everywhere, and there's like a 1 in 20 or 1 in 25 chance that it'll be shiny. So like this Sunday is Fennekin, so you'll have, you know, the 3 hours of playtime. Some people will come out of community with like 20, 30 shiny Fennekin. You still need 9 best buddies. Hey, well that's like less than I need. I'm still on the first task. The catching all the Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn Pokemon. You stop spending money. Yeah, I don't buy money on coins anymore. I don't spend money on raid passes. That's crazy. I can't be. That's too much money. Oh, you need 4 more. You got 6 already. It's a lot. I wish there was an easier way to get Poffins without having to spend money or Pokemon coins. Because that can really speed up you getting the best buddies. What are they, like ultra friends or something? Ultra buddies, whatever the stage is before best. I don't even have any of those. I've got a whole bunch of like great friends or whatever the second tier is. Point in starting Pokemon Go now? Sure. Yeah, go for it. You can start whenever. I mean, there's probably a bunch of event Pokemon that you won't be able to get, but that's not to say they won't bring them back in the future. Saving them from free research. Yeah, I think I have like 8 Poffins. But even that, like, that's not a lot to help out with your best buddies. You get Poffins from Pokestops, can you? You should Pokemon Go for it. What was that? Wasn't that Hillary Clinton who said, like, we need people to Pokemon Go to the polls and vote, or something stupid like that? Oh, from tasks, okay. Get them from tasks. I thought you meant, like, spin the Pokestop and then one of the items it would give you a Poffin. Yeah, Hillary Clinton. Pokemon Go to the polls. Just like trying to act like she's all hip and cool with the youngsters. Yeah, once you get to be a certain age, you just can't be cool anymore, unfortunately. That line lost her the election? Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure Hillary Clinton got, you know, had the popular vote. Like, there were more votes for Hillary Clinton to be president. But just because of the way the Electoral College works or whatever, in the different areas and ridings and seats, whatever you want to call them, she lost the election even though she had more votes. Stan Lee. Well, yeah, Stan Lee was cool. I guess you can't really be cool when you're an old politician or something. Yeah, I agree, Eric. I don't care for that. Five is your guess. You think I'm gonna get it in 5? 500 checks though, that's not bad. That's only 8 streams basically to get the shiny on odds. Yeah, Barack was cool. He was younger though, like what was he, in his 50s or something? But he wasn't that old. I guess there's a difference, like if you're like kind of, you can relate to the younger audience for a long time, it's easier, but like you can't like all of a sudden just try to be cool with the young crowd. Doesn't usually work that well. 11,000 with 1 switch? Yikes, yeah, that's a lot of time. My Arceus took me 14,738, but that was with 2 switches. When you're trying to look cool, yeah, then you don't look cool, but some people are already cool. 512 be 1/8 of the way to odds. I could. Well, I've got like 18 minutes left. I'm not just gonna end early just for the sake of the number, I guess. How do you do, fellow kids? Yeah, that was the Pokemon Go comment. That's the same as that. How do you do, fellow kids? He's just so old looking. Yeah, Steve Buscemi, he's a gem. He's really funny. What was it in? Was it in Billy Madison? Where like he calls up Steve Buscemi to like apologize, and then he like crosses Billy Madison off of his hit list, and then he puts on lipstick. Oh man, I think that was Billy Madison. Shiny Hunt and Emerald. Yeah, you can't you can't soft reset in Emerald for shiny hunting. So if you're shiny hunting for Pokemon, you can only do runaways. It was just so random and unexpected. He just all of a sudden lays back and just puts on the lipstick. Oh man, that was good. Phalanx and a random shiny appeared and walked too far away, and then it despawned. I've despawned a shiny too before. Not a good feeling. Not shiny, not shiny, okay. 11% of the way to odds here, 11.62. Chris Farley giving him the quiz. That is correct. Chris Farley eating all the lunches. Who would steal 30 bag lunches? Or however many it was. Yeah, I haven't got it yet, Dorian. Can't believe it. I'm like 1/8 of the way to odds, basically. I still haven't got it. Because he too lives in fear of what he's created on Earth. Oh, was that Steve Buscemi in Spy Kids 2? I don't think I've ever seen that. I think I've heard that quote before, though. Scream my— oh, your neck yesterday. Yeah, just bad today. I've slept bad. I've slept wrong and had a sore neck for like a week before, and then it got better. But yeah, I've had it before, yeah, where I sleep wrong and then I can't, like, if I try to turn my head one way, it just really hurts. I'd say a couple days isn't anything to worry about, depending on the pain, right? Got into a busy time in life, so you never got into it, yeah. I got into Pogo right away when it came out in that summer. And then when winter hit, I completely stopped playing and then I lost interest for a while. Yours was not shiny in Pogo. Yeah, I think it was it's shiny locked in Pokemon Go. There was a couple Shaymin events in Pokemon Go, but I believe they're all shiny locked. Hold the whole neck muscle. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know what kind of pain you're in. Like, when I get neck pain from sleeping, I know what that feels like. So if I wake up and I got a sore neck, I know exactly what it feels like. But listen to your body. If like this is a worse pain than you've ever felt in your life for neck pain, if it's different than like if you slept on it wrong and you think it's worth checking out, you can always go to a walk-in or something. 3 Shaymins, yeah, they're shiny locked. Super hard up in Gen 2 release, then quit for a few years. I was the same way. I did quit for a long time. But when I stopped playing Pokemon Go, there was only Gen 1 Pokemon. There was no shinies. There were like no events. Like it was literally just, it was the same thing. You just go out and catch the Gen 1 Pokemon and that's really all there was. And there was eggs too, but that's it. Twice as painful from sleeping funny. Well, if you think you heard it, like, I don't know what your healthcare is like. That's one of the nice things about universal healthcare in Canada. If you're sore and you're ever questioning should I go to the doctor or not, like in Canada you can just go because you don't pay anything. You're like, I don't know if it's worth going through my insurance or filing a claim or paying a deductible to see the doctor. Yeah, UK free healthcare. So there you go. That's nice. Something feels wrong, you just go to a walk-in clinic and you don't pay a cent. You just give your health card and boom, you're done. And then yeah, and then we get private healthcare here too, like for medication and stuff. Well, we do in taxes, yeah, but I mean, you're gonna pay that no matter what anyway. But I think for most people, the amount of our tax dollars that go to healthcare is still cheaper than like what people pay in the US for healthcare. For some people anyway. Some people get healthcare through work. I feel like after time they should unlock Pokemon to be shiny hunted. They should. They should. Yeah, our taxed healthcare. But yeah, I think for most people pay less in taxes towards healthcare than they would if they had a healthcare plan. Kind of thing. Hey, Skrillbo! What's going on, man? Shiny Shaymin stream, let's go! I was gonna tell you, Skrillbo, I got around to watching Spiral. You know, the Chris Rock, the Saw movie or whatever with Chris Rock in it. It was actually pretty good. I liked it. Well, our healthcare is paid through by taxes. So if you ever need to go to the doctor or the hospital for something, you don't pay anything because all that comes out of your taxes. So if you're rich, you get the same healthcare as if you don't have a job and you don't work and you're homeless. Basically, you get the same treatment here in Canada. Free healthcare, let's go! Yeah, free, quote unquote. Somebody's got to pay for the hospitals and the doctors and the nurses and the equipment and everything. And I really think that the US could totally do that as well. But the insurance companies, they make so much money and they give so much donations and contributions to political parties to keep healthcare the way it is. So it's not going to change, but there's no reason it can't, I think. I think the US could easily have a universal healthcare. US is a pretty wealthy country. Gotta do an interview. Oh, good luck, man. Good luck, Dorian. Wait, like a job interview? Who makes up the laws in the UK? Yeah, I don't know how UK politics or anything work. Some good nicknames for Shiny Heatran. I think like Shiny Heatran, I think like Larry would be a good name. Larry the Heatran. Waiting for hours to see a nurse or a doctor. Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Depending on what you go to the hospital for, you might wait a while. If you go and you're like, oh, my throat is sore, you might be waiting there for hours. If you call the hospital and be like, I'm having a heart attack, you'll be like immediately admitted. To get you in like immediate. If it's an emergency, you see a doctor like right away. Schools are defunded, yeah. Even here in Manitoba, Canada, there's a lot of criticism of the way the government's handling healthcare and education too. There's some very questionable laws that are trying to be passed in education that a lot of teachers and principals and everything are pretty worried about. 8 hours for a broken toe, yikes. Yeah, broken leg, you probably would have been seen a lot quicker. A broken toe, they'd be like, yeah, just we'll get to you when we get to you. Someone trying to get a job. Good luck, Dorian. You're gonna nail it, man. I said we'd get to about 5:20-ish. I think we'll probably get to about, with 7 minutes left, I'd say we could probably get about 5:50. Larry and Magma Crawler works. What about Lady Heatran? Yeah, if it's a lady, then you could name it like Lariette. You've only ever broken both arms? I'm part of the no broken bones crew. I've never broken a bone that I'm aware of. A lot of doctors going on strike, same with teachers. I know teachers in Manitoba, we don't have the ability to strike. It's like in a teacher's contract, they're not allowed to strike. But nurses here recently went on strike because they had been off contract for like 4 years. So it'd been like 4 years since they had like a pay increase or anything. No broken bones, no broken bones. Nice. Drink your milk. Drink your milk. You need calcium. Calcium for growing strong bones. I remember somebody was telling me before, they're like, they pasteurize milk. It's so bad for you, pasteurized milk. It actually takes calcium out of your bones. And I'm like, that doesn't sound right to me. Margaret, Magma and Lariette. How about Marguerite? I think like you can give up your right to strike for certain benefits or whatever. I know in the US people say the teachers are not paid well. At least in Canada it seems teachers are paid a decent wage. Margarita. You do get more calcium from bell peppers than a glass of milk, really? Gotta fight for your right to party. That's a good one. I like that. Hardly, yeah, and it depends on state to state. Like, how would you feel like you're working in, you know, one state, and then the next state over, teachers are getting paid like 10 grand a year more or something? Yeah, mental health program, but uber funded military and all that, I know. 13 an hour? Yeah, that's crazy. I know in some states, teachers make pretty much close to minimum wage, and that's I mean, you need an education for that. Not anybody can be a teacher. Not everybody has what it takes, and teachers do a lot of work. I hear in the US too, a lot of teachers kind of, they don't have to, but they kind of have to like spend their own money on school supplies, because if the kids don't have the school supplies, the teachers will supply it because the kids need it, but the schools don't pay for it. Return of the Living Dead. I watched that recently. That was okay. Yeah, Jedi, you love that line, don't you? Physically beaten by teenagers. Yeah, I don't get paid enough for that. Not sure who's coming into live stream for the first time, if we have anybody just tuning in, but we are 10 likes away from 250. We do only have a few minutes left in the live stream, but if there are 10 people here who have not pushed the like button, I would really appreciate it. "10 milligrams of calcium in a bell pepper, 300 milligrams of calcium in a glass of milk." Interesting, okay. Interesting. Oh, YouTube is starting to hide your messages now, Jedi. Oh man, I just jumped up to 247. We're now 3 likes away from 250. Gotta get going. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We got basically 2 more checks here. 2 more checks is basically what we got time for. We're gonna go to 550, I think. Bought the same paper as last year. Got mad they run out. Couldn't print anything. I know some teachers get like limits on how much they can print and all that. Stop by to drop a like. Thank you, Sasuke. Thank you very much. Spam filters, yeah. Nothing here, so we're gonna do one more check. 251. I do appreciate that's the most likes we've had in the last few streams, so I do appreciate it very much. But here we go. This is gonna be checks number 549 and 550. You dropped a like too. Thank you, Scrimpton. I appreciate it. Yeah, milk's got a decent amount of calcium in it. All right, here we go. 550. 12.5% of people would have had the shiny by now. And unfortunately, I am not part of that 12.57%. But I may do this hunt on Tuesday and Friday again next week. So yeah, I might even do it on Monday again, depending on how I feel. Better luck next time. Thank you. Thanks for the 100 people still hanging out here. 253 likes. It's been really cool chatting with y'all. Hope you have a fantastic weekend filled with many shiny lucks. Don't forget, yes, Johnny, don't forget Sunday is Community Day in Pokemon Go, so get yourself some shiny Fennekins. Or if not shiny Fennekin, just grab yourself 1 Fennekin so you can transfer it over to Scarlet and Violet on Wednesday. Thank you so much, guys. It's been fun. Have a great weekend, and I will see ya on Monday. All right, take care. Bye-bye.